Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations. Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, it is no secret to those of us, especially this early in the program tonight, we know how effective and transformational these tools and techniques can be. And ladies and gentlemen, if we know how effective they can be, then it is a sin to hide that. And ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping right into that. How do we share the light with loved ones tonight on Explorations? Good evening, my explorers. How are we doing out there? It is wonderful to be with you. It's me, Leslie Tanner, host, creator, and founder of the most effective personal power program in the country, Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The program with which we explore the universe, both inside and out, to unlock and unleash the power coursing through our veins as we sit here in chat, as we logged into twitch.tv, as we enjoy, as we don't enjoy, as we go to sleep and wake up and deal with the same stuff. And we've long thought there's got to be more. There's got to be more in the day for me, and there's more that I have yet to express, yet to become, and that is what we are geared towards here at Explorations. Namaste. Pepperoncini gifting us up to What's Up Cats, very generous of you. Extremely generous. Namaste. Is this the program? Because it sucks. Namaste, Onion Plug. You know, listen, I'm not even going to argue with you. Sometimes it does suck. If you're really doing it right, really putting that nose to the grindstone, sometimes it doesn't feel good. Sometimes it feels bad. If you're relaxing, in fact, that's the first step. It should feel bad. But end of story, end of story. Anybody that's been here for any amount of time knows what I mean by that, knows how important that point is. Namaste. How are we? How are we in chat? How are we though? Talk to me, guys. I need to know. I need to know how are we all doing in chat right now, because now you guys are my favorites. You guys are my absolute damn favorites in chat right now. There are so many knuckleheads that wander in like, oh, I guess I'll check it out, click, and then they sit there and then they lurk for the second half of the program. And then when they call up, if they call up, on the rare chance that they call up, I asked them what their thoughts about the episode was. I'm not going to name names. Maybe Toaster. Maybe Toaster is one of these people. What's Up Cat's Up, very generously getting a gifted sub from Pepperoncini just a moment ago. 60 stream streak. Why wasn't he sub? Is a question. 1LT Mudkip, I share the light with my loved ones using an Emulant flashlight. After 120k lumens, they're gasping for a new reality. Oh my God, you son of a bitch. That is hilarious. 1LT Mudkip, namaste. And namaste to you for kicking off a you-know-what, ladies and gentlemen. You know what it is? It's the Jazz Express, everybody. Toot toot, all aboard. Let's get some energy up. Let's get some energy up and loose. The Jazz Express is about letting that energy free, right? It's not about controlling. It's not about focusing. It's not about refining, editing. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't do that during the Jazz Express. Ladies and gentlemen, we are allowing the language of the body to speak the only language it can speak. Namaste to FLUGH1LT Mudkip. Getting a gifted sub after just subbing, or no, that was 250 bits. That was a testimonial. That wasn't even a sub. Namaste. 1LT, but Flu's got you. Flu has got you covered. Oh, yeah. That's that tasty stuff. Namaste. What's up, Cats Up? Speak of the devil. What's up, Cats Up? We were just speaking about you. Namaste to What's Up, Cats Up tonight. Thank you so much for joining us early bird, getting that early worm. What's up, Cats Up? Throwing bows in the chat. Namaste. Namaste. When will the lines be open? Look at that. I've got an eager beaver in chat. Somebody's ready to call in. That's so funny because often when I ask What's Up, Cats Up, what he thought about the program, this is what I was going to say earlier, he often does not have an answer and clearly has not been watching the program. Things are going to be a little different tonight though. We got that eager beaver ready to put the program to work, ready to explore the theme, sharing our light with loved ones. Yeah, Toaster's got something to say about it. Oh yeah, wow. I shared his light all over my face. I think what he means is I shared his light all over my face. Yeah, I don't know what that means. Hey, come? Is that what you're getting at? Onion Plug? No idea. If you could shorten that, if you could smarten that up for me, because that made no sense. You're probably making a cum joke, not even close to landing. Namaste for the energy though, not good enough. What's Just Joe? Brother, I was just thinking about you, Just Joe. Namaste, Just Joe. At the end of last stream, finding the exploration is the most effective personal power program in the country, then jumping on board at the beginning of the very next exploration. Guys, namaste's in chat for one of our newest explorers, Just Joe. Blessings and namaste to Just Joe tonight. Oh, wow, yeah. Wow. Yo, what's good? I was able to explore my feelings after your show. Blessings and namaste. Thank you so much for everybody who contributed to that exploration, that Jazz Express. Blessings and namaste to each and every single one of you. I'm gonna make a quick adjustment on this background. I got a new background for the springtime. That's right, we're going to this one because it's springtime. I just need to make a little bit of an adjustment real fast. It's a little bit brighter than I would like it to be. I'm gonna be 100%. That doesn't look great, but let's try this. That's not great. That's a little bit better. All right. Something there, you know? Maybe pull this down a little bit. Yeah, not great. Bucket. Bucket, we ball. Namaste. Yeah, there we go. Oi, thank you so much. Oi, are you a fan of jazz? Are you a fan of jazz? Oi, how many jazz fans do we have in chat right now? If you go ahead and sound off in chat, how many jazz fans do we have currently in our chat on twitch.tv as well as youtube.com? I know we got one guy holding it down on youtube.com. Blessings and namaste to our YouTuber out there who loves jazz. Onion Plug loves jazz. Baker X Eric loves jazz. Oi loves it. Psyduck loves it. M. Robert Cop loves it. YOLO loves it. Arcturus is a huge fan. I used to listen to Sun Ra. Namaste. I'd love to hear there. Nigel, you are such an interesting, for real. Guys, isn't Nigel Pennyweather just an interesting constellation of like nodes of personality? Isn't that true? Wouldn't you say that's true? Would you have, based on what we know of Nigel Pennyweather, his calls, his views, etc., his interests, would you have pegged him for a Sun Ra fan? Oh yeah, also his wife left him. How's that going, brother? How's that going? Nigel Pennyweather shared with us just the other night that his wife left him and took the kids. Ouch. Ouch. Ooh, that'll leave a mark. That'll leave a bruise. Oh my gosh. Now that's a trip. That's a trip. Thank you, she came back. Namaste. Nigel Pennyweather says, and then we've got XXV chiming in with his own wife problems, except his wife died. His wife, we've got Nigel Pennyweather, wife not talking to him. Who knows what's going on behind that? Hopefully the kids are talking to you. Hopefully the kids are safe. You know, that's pretty, to involve the children like that is always weird. But then we've got XXV dialing in, tapping in, asking, hey, did she die? I love that. I love, that's passively competitive. I love that XXV. Because right now, we've got another dead wife guy. We do. He just hasn't been around. He just said a slur on stream, and then he just kind of hightailed out of here. He got embarrassed. He said the F word. Yeah, there's no way Nigel did anything wrong, Brizzle. Really good point. I was just thinking that. We don't know the entire story, but I'll bet Nigel did not do a single goddamn thing wrong. Because he's here. And I'll back you up. If you need someone to testify, let me know. I will show up. I'm great on the stand. I'm very charming. I'm very eloquent. I'm legally licensed to practice therapy and social work. Really, you want me on your side, put me on the stand. I'm telling you, I'll say whatever. I'll just say that. We'll take this VOD down because this can't be on me saying this stuff cannot be on the internet. If I'm gonna testify for you, but I will say that I will absolutely say anything for you. That's how much this program and you mean to me. Tell me what you did, and then I'll say no, he didn't. That's straight up what I'll do. And again, I'll be taking this off. I'll be taking this VOD down. This cannot be up. But no, yeah. I will absolutely commit perjury. risk my entire professional and personal life for you. I want you to know that. Postpartum. Were you just listening to Sun Ra while she freaks out, almost drowns the kids or something? Listening to Sun Ra leafing through alternate Holocaust histories, and while she's like screaming and almost drowning the kids? That's what I'm imagining in my mind's eye. Of course, Nigel. Of course, brother. You put in so much energy here. You put in so much work and loyalty here. Brother, I'm on your side. You have no question about that. Ask anybody. Ask anybody else in chat, especially my community of devoted light. They understand. They understand how willing and ready I am to go to the mat. Sun Ra is the one who made those pyramids in Georgia, right? Yes. Yes. Craig, can we confirm that? Is Craigulators here? Craig, is Sun Ra the one that built... Craig, so Craigulators is our sort of resident conspiracy guy. Resident conspiracy guy. And so I'm double checking with my sort of consultant, my advisor on these matters. Craigulators hosts a conspiracy themed stream called The Bunker. Craigulators, can we get some? Is currently detained by ICE and TSA. Both ICE and TSA. Damn. Sucks. I guess we should have some protocol in place for that. If one of us gets picked up by ICE or TSA. We should be ready. We should be ready to roll. We should be ready to roll. Right, don't you think? Can I see some ones in chat if we should have a sort of let's separate the two. Let's hit a pause on ICE just for a moment. We'll get to it. I swear to God, we'll get to it. Well, let's talk about TSA. Should we be willing to take up arms and to go to sort of resist the TSA? Think about it. Not ICE right now. Let's think about ICE separately. TSA. They make like 15 bucks an hour. It can't mean that much to them. They don't even get to have a gun. You can just show up with like something that looks like a taser, and they'll probably be like, I'm fucking, I'll call my cousin to come get me from the airport. I'll just tell them that I got sent home early today. Twos? What is going on? I didn't see a single one. What is wrong with you? This is disappointing. This is a depressing way to start this stream out. This is a disappointing way to start this exploration out. I'm here ready to throw it all on the line. I have no idea what Nigel Pennyweather did or didn't do to, have his wife, go across state lines with the kids out of nowhere. I'm willing to go to bat for him, that's for damn sure. And then to throw it to you guys, thinking I'm gonna get a goddamn thing back, and then to see not a single one in chat. That means if I'm rushing TSA with a gun, that means you guys aren't following me? What the? They don't have to be real guns. It could be in Minecraft. We'll make a virtual thing about it, right? I don't know, guys. This is really disappointing. Fidgety's ready. Goddamn Fidgety's ready. There are armed TSA agents? Well, it's good to know, XXV. I would have loved to seen a one from you with that kind of insight. I'm fucked. Imagine me going in there with a taser in the break room. I get the one break room with the TSA guy that's got a fucking gun because you didn't say anything. Because you didn't hit one in chat. I closed down the stream and ran out of the room. I ran to the airport to get Craig out of TSA lockup. Nobody had my back. I thought I had a legion of people behind my back. And the one guy that could have done something just said in chat 5 minutes later, oh, heads up, Leslie, one of them probably has a gun. What the fuck? They should make all the annoying stuff AI. Like Greenpeace. Make all the Greenpeace guys AI. But make a couple of them lesbians still. That's what I would love. That's what I would love. There we go. We got some ones. YOLO. M. Robert. There we go. M. Robert. Thank you. Nigel. 1. Thank you. Poor also hitting that 60 stream streak. Nigel hitting a 7 stream streak. Not anywhere near as impressive as Pepperoncini and Poor hitting that 60 stream streak. Namaste though to everybody. Well guys, let's get to it. Enough hully button around. This has been fun chatting, socializing, fraternizing with you all, but we've got some work to do. We've got some work to do. Tonight we are getting into sharing our light with loved ones. Now there's a couple of you that I absolutely want to hear from tonight. Every once in a while, when we take up this theme, there are certain ones of you that have proven yourself to be so powerful, so effective in this respect. Bringing people from your personal life to the program, showing them how effective it can be, and grassroots, good old grassroots and elbow grease growing this program, explorer by explorer, namaste. Hopefully I hear from you guys. But but it is an open forum. Tonight I want to hear about, maybe you want to tell a loved one about explorations, but you're nervous. How do I broach it? How do I bring it up? Or maybe you have tried and it worked. What worked for you? Or maybe you have tried and it didn't work. What didn't work? We're going to get into all of that tonight because right now we are sharpening our blades for the war to come. Sharing our light with loved ones. Listen, it's inevitable that a program like this will spread. But how quickly and how large will depend entirely on those of us that are here at this relatively nascent stage compared to what it will be in a very short time from now. That I can guarantee you. 100% namaste. If you could see what I see down the road, you would shudder to think that you were there when it was only a handful of people at the top of the stream, when it was only, when you could speak directly to Leslie from chat without the chat flitting by like I was an iShow speed, like I was a white iShow speed, or like a white case Sinat. That's the future for me. Namaste. All right, so listen, we're gonna grow, share a light. Quick couple announcements, guys. PO Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Send me a little something. I checked the mail today. I got one of Cougar Pie's little goofball things. Namaste. She sends me these joke letters, and they're so funny. They're really so funny. Namaste to Cougar Pie and Where's Technology Wife for those beautiful gifts. I don't show it. It's got swears, so I don't show it on air. But besides that, guys, that's the PO box. It's in the chat. It's also below in the about section on the profile. So send me a little something. I love getting stuff from you guys. Then we've got, guys, the community of devoted light. A couple details about this a little later on, but guys, if you're interested in joining my inner circle and availing yourself to the exclusive materials of my community of devoted light, the link is in the chat. Go ahead and click that link. For a couple dollars a month, you can get the backlog of videos, podcasts, etc., etc., etc. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of which, for my community of devoted light, my brothers and sisters of devoted light, we have something special going down this Saturday. So last Saturday, we were going to do a private stream. I got sick, couldn't do it. We will be doing this Saturday, normal stream time, private, exclusive, devoted light stream straight to the Discord. All the bit points and whatnot will be available, all the bit redeems and the channel points available through the Twitch chat, but it will be broadcast to our Devoted Light channel on Discord, where we can just kind of really let loose. We can really explore to our heart's content, really sort of dig deep and let loose and pull that ponytail down, take the top of the Sebring down and really express ourselves. Use this program for what it's meant to be used for. So we're going to be doing that this Saturday, Community of Devoted Light, special private exclusive stream this Saturday. Namaste to you. It's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I've got the theme planned out already. Special theme. The theme, when you hear about it, I'll announce it the night of, but when you hear about it, it's going to make sense. It's going to be like, wow, I can't believe that we haven't explored this more in depth yet. And and of course the proof will be in the pudding. The progress and transformation you all will experience after Saturday will truly be remarkable. Truly be remarkable. Namaste. All right, so that's that. Community Devoted Light this Saturday stream. Blah blah blah. All right, let's open up the lines. All right, we're opening up the lines. Here we go. 872-205-9484. Let's go. I know Toaster wanted to be first, but tonight we are exploring, sharing our light with loved ones. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hey, best friend Leslie. It's best friend Toaster, first call of the day.
Look at that. Back on top, maybe not the big dog, but medium dog, Toaster. How are you, my dude?
Whoa, big dog. What do you mean, big dog, medium dog? What?
I just like, if I was gonna appraise your energy, you know.
What do you, well, what kind of energy?
Like you're just natural energy, you know, the level,
so
intensity
a medium
of the
dog,
energy.
a medium dog energy?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering what you were talking about, because I'm top dog when it comes to getting first call of the day.
I mean, today, yeah, it's been a while though, huh?
Well, whenever I go for it. I
Oh,
don't
so
go
it's
for
just
it
like
every day.
when you focus and when you want to do it, you're able to do it.
Yeah, when I go, I don't call in every episode though. Now, I used to.
You used to?
but
What happened?
I used to call in every episode.
I know.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, what happened? What happened to you?
I'm here running the program, brother.
I'm here too. I'm here. I'm calling in. I'm first call of the day.
Yes, you are. Best friend Toaster, it's wonderful
Yes,
to hear
I
from
am. How you doing? How you doing, best friend Murphy?
you. Toaster, I'm on cloud 9. I'm having a fantastic evening. I feel light, I feel energized, I feel overjoyed to be with my community exploring tonight's topic. How
So
have you
what is
been?
the
Before we
topic?
get into the topic, how's Toaster
yeah.
been?
I mean, I have all kinds of like cool news and announcements if you don't mind. Or
Yeah,
do you want
go
me to
for it.
just give you a-
Yeah, I was wondering. Okay, yeah, let's just jump. Yeah, go ahead.
I can do one announcement and then we can do the topic. How about like a compromise?
Yeah, let's do one announcement. We'll do the topic, and then how about we do how many announcements do you have?
Well, like 22.
22 announcements
that's what
to
I'm
make
saying.
on
That's what I'm
explorations?
saying. Like, yeah, they've been racking up. It's been a while since I've called. That's why I'm saying, like, you probably don't want to hear all of them right now, so I could just give
I
you.
mean, how long are they?
I mean, some of them are pretty long. Some of them are pretty big.
Well, let's get through a handful, and we'll just kind of play it by ear, because I do want to pick your brain. You're a leader here, Toaster, and I want you to be, you know, more upfront on the vanguard as a leader in our community.
I'm a leader?
What was that?
I'm a leader? You called me a leader?
Absolutely, Toaster. You're absolutely a leader.
Can you give me some examples of the top like big dogs of energy, the top big dogs in energy? Because I'm still kind of hung up on being a medium dog.
So wait.
I want to see who's out-dogging me.
Who's
out-dogging
you?
Yeah,
Jen.
yeah. Sorry to go
That's
off
easy.
plan
Jen.
because Jen? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Jen energy. Yeah, that's fair.
Honestly, XXV.
Yeah, actually, I don't really. I'm actually. I don't think I'm a top energy dog either. To be fair, I think my energy's baseline pretty low. It can spike every now and then.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, I think you're right.
Right. Yeah, I didn't mean an offense necessarily. I mean, I wasn't trying to protect your feelings, but I was just trying to be honest.
Leslie, honestly, I wasn't offended either. I was just curious.
Not Mish says she misses you.
I miss Mish so much. It's crazy. I'm glad I got to see her the other day though. During one of my walk streams.
You've been streaming early, huh?
Yeah, I've been doing morning walk streams for the morning crew.
Beautiful.
It's been really beautiful.
Well, that's wonderful.
Anyway,
Toaster, so let's go ahead. So we settled that. You are a leader, but I would like to pick your mind. Well, let's go ahead and get through a couple of these announcements so we can get into the theme. Because you're the first caller, and if we don't get into the theme, it really fucks everything up.
It sets the tone. Yeah, I get what you're saying. So just, but sorry to go back to this again. Just for some like trivia in the Leslie verse, like top three, top energy dogs. Jen, XXV. You said. Who else? Top three energy dogs.
Pepperoncini.
Okay, so that's the top three. That's the top three energy dogs. Jen, XXV, and Pepperoncini.
I mean, I don't know if I'm not. This isn't like a definitive list. I'm just thinking of people who have more big dog energy than you do.
Well, there's people out there that like, you know, they like top lists. So if they're probably thinking like, okay, in the Leslie verse, who are our top three big energy dogs? They probably want to know.
Well, I'd have to think about who's the top three.
Okay, well maybe we could do like a poll.
Kapoor, you don't call in enough to be a top dog. Also, you kind of sound like you're falling asleep. I cherish your calls, but I wouldn't call it top dog.
Kapoor is very low energy.
Yeah.
Even lower than me. So what do you think? What do you think I'm top three in? Like, what category am I top three dog in? Any other categories that I'm like? Because I want to represent something. Is there any category that I represent that I'm a leader in? You call me a leader, so what am I a leader in? Who do I lead? What's my strength?
I mean, you lead people without them even knowing. That's the thing, because you've been around this program so much. Like funny little guy.
So I'm like top funny little guy energy, top three?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. Who's my competition? Who's in the top three with me? Top three funny little guys in the Leslie verse. Who is it?
Poorer.
Okay.
And...
Yeah. Good company. One more. What about money? Well, it's a top 3, so you have to. We have 4 people now. Who's makes the cut? Who's not going to make it? Leslie?
I mean, you're the top funny little guy.
I'm number 1. Yeah. Who's the 2 and 3?
Duncan's Space Cat. Duncan's a big guy. He can't be a funny little
Duncan's
guy.
too big. He can't be in.
That's a completely different class.
Maybe top 3 funny little guys can actually be 4 since we're all little, so 4 of us can fit in the top 3. What do you think about that, Leslie? That's funny.
No.
What do you think about that, Leslie?
No, I don't like that.
I think that's kind of a cool, creative, funny idea.
I don't want to. Can we move on? Can we do your announcements? This is really.
Okay. Yeah. I'll give you one announcement, okay?
Okay.
And then we'll get into the topic.
Okay.
And
cool.
then maybe if we have time, I'll do another announcement.
Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead, because
Okay,
we're
that's
almost
the plan.
9 minutes into this call. This is kind of
We're 9 minutes
not
in.
great. Yeah, this isn't good.
God, see now, I'm gonna get some hate for this announcement, but this is my the announcement I'm most proud of right now. So I'm bumping up to the top spot. Like if I had a top 3
Is that
announcement.
a quote?
In order
Please
for
hold.
my gay patients to begin healing in therapy, we spend a lot of time discussing how homosexuality is a sin, they're perverts, and they'll never be able to change these simple facts.
Namaste. Okay, go ahead. Quote over.
Yeah. So this is like my big announcement right now in this moment. It's kind of a recent development too. So going back to how I'm doing morning walk streams now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of the stream involves. So I bought a bag of peanuts to give away to creatures of the forest, and I'm having trouble giving my peanuts away to them. None of the creatures are taking my peanuts. I either throw it at them.
Real
or,
quick
leave it out
communal
on-
vision from Framley Yard. Please hold. I had the idea of going back in time and killing all the friendly wolves before dogs could evolve. Does that count as killing all the dogs, or is that pussing out like that other guy? I'd like both of your points of view. Namaste and Wuku forever to both of you.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so I've been having a lot of trouble giving my peanuts away to the creatures of the forest, but I did. Now again, I know I'm gonna get a lot of groans with this one, and I'm gonna get a lot of eye rolls. But so I bought this whole bag of peanuts, right? And usually I don't really care for peanuts. From my experience, they're cool. They're fine for the most part, but I've never been attracted to them or really friends with even one of them. I can't think of any experiences like that. But after my walk, because I bring some with me on my walk every walk.
Night Year subbing for the 29th month in a row. Leslie, how do you keep the energy and the chi and the power to push constantly to spread your program to folks around the world? How do you keep the stamina, says Night Year. Well, Night Year, I'd love, first of all, congrats on the 29 months.
In the middle of my story?
Yep. And namaste to Night Year. Really good question. How do I do it? Brother, it is simple. It is simple. And it's because the program is so effective. That's really it. Leslie, have developed the program through just a sheer raw belief in other people, a belief in untapped potential. That's really the long and short of it. I really am that kind of guy.
That's true, and that's cool, and that's great, and I love that. I love that about Leslie, everybody. But yeah, so I bring, usually I bring a handful of peanuts with me on my walks, and then they don't get taken. I'm used to it at this point. But then I'll drive home after the stream, right? In this particular case, I drive home after the stream. I have the peanut bag on the seat beside me, and sometimes I'll chit chat with them, small talk. But this time, this one, there was a peanut in the peanut bag this time, and like I don't know, just like there was like instant chemistry, like with what we were talking about, and we were just like like I blinked and I was home, you know, like the conversation went so flawlessly and effortlessly, and it was so fun, and I'm like, this is crazy for me because like I've never gotten along with a peanut before, and this one's like blowing my mind with like how much we're connecting, and so like I get home and I'm like, and I ask her if she wants to come inside with me, and she says yes. So I take her inside, and I usually leave the bag of peanuts in the car, but I take her inside, and we just totally hit it off, and we're dating. And it's going great. It's going great so far.
So you're dating a peanut?
Yeah. Yeah, which is like crazy because yeah, like I'm an acorn guy. I'm an acorn guy through and through. And she, I mean, honestly, I shouldn't tell her this, and I shouldn't be talking about this, but she does remind me of Gorilla in many ways. But yeah.
Jessica Bears of the Communal Vision. Was she a shucked peanut, like a naked peanut, or still in her shell?
Well, here's the cool thing about a Tasserposs. Her name's a Tasserposs.
A Tasserposs?
A Tasserposs.
How'd that happen?
What do you mean?
Like, where'd she get that name? What's her name mean? Is it Persian or something?
Oh, it's Peanut. It's a Peanut name. But I mean, beautiful name. Everything about her is beautiful. And the thing about her is, she's like, you know how peanuts have like the shell. I mean, she's in her shell, and you know how peanuts have like, you know, two nuts in the shell, right?
Right.
She is a single. It's just one little cell that she's in her shell. Yeah, she's one of those. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Pepperoncini, you ever hear of the streamer, The Burnt Peanut? That guy is funny as frick.
Yeah, I was telling her about that because I was like talking to her about streamers.
Does she like that, or does she think it's like discriminatory, basically?
Yeah,
like
well,
racist?
she doesn't really know like Twitch stuff and like streamers and stuff like that. So I was kind of trying to explain it to her. She didn't really like the idea of it, but I don't know. She didn't seem that enthusiastic about it. But yeah, but you know what I'm talking about, right? With the peanuts that are just. I took some pictures of her. I can drop some pics if you want in the Discord. She won't mind.
Please.
She loves showing off. But no, you know, just safe for work pics. I'm not showing you guys that stuff, the other stuff. And plus, there's plenty of it. Trust me. But yeah, so that's the big announcement. Pretty
Okay.
happy with it.
Well, congrats, best friend.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. It's really it makes me happy to see that someone like that's making you happy.
You want me to tell her anything from you? You have any messages?
Tell her I said hi and that I can't wait to meet her.
Okay. Yeah, I would love to have her on. Maybe she can call. She can be on call one time.
Yeah, that'd
maybe
be great.
Can call in. Maybe we could call together or something. That'd be fun.
Do you think she'd like the program?
Yeah, I think she's kind of like iffy about internet stuff. Like I said, she wasn't that thrilled about the burnt peanut thing. I was showing her my stuff. I told her kind of like what I do and stuff like that, and she was like, "Oh yeah." So, but anyway, I don't want to keep on going on and on about my hot peanut girlfriend. But like, yeah, it's good stuff, great stuff. I'm really happy.
Well, okay.
Right now.
Listen, can you give me? So this has been So at the 9-minute mark is when we began the announcement.
Yeah. Where we at now?
And now we're at nearly 18 minutes.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm crazy about her. I could talk about her all day.
Please,
talk about
please,
her.
yeah. Let's save some, right? You don't want to just go through all of it in one night.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I can save some for next time. For
yeah,
sure.
let's
There's
save
probably
it.
gonna be a
Family
big
Art,
development.
communal vision.
Can I say something before you read the communal vision?
Is the peanut pussy fat?
Well, let's slow down, Family Art. Like I said, I was gonna say maybe by the next time I call in again, there's gonna be more developments. But right now.
Okay, that's enough. Listen, we're good. We're all set. Appreciate the peanut stuff. That was a long peanut talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have not fucked yet. We have not fucked yet. Just kissing and cuddling.
Okay. Good. Right on. Very happy for you. Let's talk about it next time as well. For right now, sharing our light with loved ones.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the topic. So what does that mean? How much time we have for this?
Hopefully not that much. Let's condense this. Have you ever told anybody that you care about the program?
Yeah.
Okay, and how did that go?
It went good. They watch it every now and then.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who was it?
It was my friend Ismik.
Ismik watches it from time to time?
Yeah.
I love Ismik.
Yeah, he pops in. He pops in every now and then.
He's a
you love
powerful young
Ismik?
man. Okay, this has gone on way too long. Well, Toaster, thanks for the announcement. I'm excited to meet. What's her name? Apostate?
Apostate. Apostate. Come on, Leslie.
I'm just joking. I'm trying to. I want to get the name right.
Okay, I shouldn't be laughing. Don't tell her I laughed at that. Atasserpost.
One more time.
Atasserpost.
Atasserpost. All right, sounds good. Well, thanks for calling in, Tozer.
Yeah, I love you, Leslie.
Namaste.
Not as much as I love Atasserpost.
Namaste, brother. Good to hear. Go ahead, say it.
Okay. I'm gonna try and have sex with her as soon as possible.
Okay.
Okay.
Say namaste.
Well, you know I don't do that.
Please just say it. This has gone on so fucking long. Honestly, it's gotten this is not a great start. Can you just make up for it a little bit by saying namaste?
Come on, man, that's too much.
Just say the word. Can you say the first syllable? Nam.
Come on, that's too much, man.
Nam.
Come on, man, that's too much.
Oh, man.
Somebody
terminated me, man. Tropes, namaste. Thank you so much. Appreciate those bits. Flux, good to see you. One Run Chef, also good to see you. The line's open. 87. Wow. Sharing our light with loved ones. Explorations. Here we go. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Google, how you doing, baby? Baby, calling back.
All right, baby. How are we tonight?
Oh, I wonder what. Wonder what, Google.
What are we learning, baby?
Well, since the last time we talked, Google, I have one object coming. So when mommy goes in the next room, she doesn't.
Oh no, somebody terminated baby. Who would hang up on a baby? Oh God, no. 872-205-9484. Sharing our light with loved ones is not that complicated. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's up, Mike? I call you tonight.
You can call me XXV.
XXV, welcome back to the program, brother. How are you tonight?
Well, I'm feeling a little bit called out.
Called out? Called out. Talk to me.
Well, somebody had a communal vision saying that my idea about killing 1,000 dogs theoretically was pussing out.
Interesting. So he did not call you out by name, but you're outing yourself as the target of that communal vision.
Well, you said that I was pussing out, so I think
I did.
you're just repeating what you said.
Right. I did say that, and I still do believe that.
Yeah. So, anyway, I just wanted to address that really quick before we get to tonight's topic. That, the reason that I did that was for practicality purposes, not because I'm trying to puss out. It's because I am a man of limited means and I only have money for one dog in one box. So there we go.
You don't all right. Let's not get, you can kill dogs in multiple ways. It doesn't have to involve a box.
Aren't we talking about sharing the exploration?
Yeah, we are. I mean,
with
I didn't necessarily want to go down this route with you, but ultimately what you're saying doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You're making excuses. You're afraid of something. So you made a thought experiment out of it you made it an abstraction instead of dealing with a dead dog. You could choke a dog. Choking a dog doesn't cost anything.
What about chickens?
Choking chickens also. If you're talking about chickens are very stupid. They're dumb. They're some of the dumbest, most rapist animals in the animal kingdom. And if you're talking about masturbating, then that's 100% free too.
Well, I feel like you've gone off topic now.
You got to start it off on this, and you said you wanted to address it, but then you didn't really address it. You just kind of said, "Hey, that's me. I'm the pussy."
Well, I'm owning it.
Okay. Well, listen, that's very admirable. That's very admirable. Let's go ahead and get into the theme then, because something tells me you got something cooking.
Well, I've got a couple of things. I did want to let you know that I did share the program with at least one other person in my life.
Oh, you did? Who'd you share it with?
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, so with your wife?
Yeah.
And how did she like the program?
I think she got sick on purpose.
Okay, what do you mean by that? And what does that have to do with what I just asked? Run it
you're on
real
CBD.
quick quote. Namaste. Thanks so much, Psyduck. So, okay, let's pull on that thread. What do you mean by getting sick on purpose? Like she poisoned herself?
Well, I think that the program caused her to look at herself in a different light.
Right.
And she couldn't live up to the expectations that she had, right?
So she became overwhelmed with the amount of potential that had yet to be fulfilled at this point in her life.
Right. And so what she did is she gave up instead of doing it.
You know, I wish she would have talked to me about giving up, because that's a critical part of the program, is giving up.
I think you've had a program on that before, haven't you?
Yep. At least once a year, we explore how to give up. how to give up in the next year. And it sounds like, I mean, yeah, I maybe could have saved her life.
Well, what about this? If giving up is an integral part of the program and she gave up, shouldn't she be canonized as some sort of program saint?
No, committing suicide is a sort of like, it's like the grind set of a different hue. You kill yourself because you didn't give up.
Okay. I can see where someone might conflate that.
Right? Because you see your potential and you say like, oh my gosh, I'm a failure. And if you're looking at the depth and breadth of a failure like that, if you truly give up, then why live, why die? But if you're holding on to, there's a version of me that I should have become, I can become, I should try harder. Oh my gosh, I should have been trying harder this whole time. That is what not giving up looks like.
Well, yeah, but you said they're supposed to give up, correct?
Right.
Okay. I want to try and share this with one, at least another person, but how annoying can I be?
As annoying as you feel you need to be. Well, talk to me.
Okay.
Give me some details. What do you mean?
Well, my mom, she's a fundamental Christian, and she sends me these stupid little texts every day, like
Right.
Bible verses and you know how to be a good Christian and stuff like that. And I've told her, you know, I gave all that up when I left the house at 18.
Right.
I don't believe in that crap. So what I want to do is I want to use that same kind of rubric that she's given me, like little snippets from, you know, John 3:16 or what have you, and I want Leslie quotes, or I want like people that are foremost in the Explorers program, like.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Are there members of the community of devoted light that have notable expressions, or is there only room for Leslie Tanner quotes in the program? That's one thing I want to
nobody's
know.
as good as mine. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I didn't want to try and throw shade on you by saying that anybody else could approach your eloquence, but somebody might want to try and approach that, you know, like. You know, to touch the hem of your cloak kind of deal.
Right. I would say people that have, you know, Jen is one. I would say Jen. I would say the other dead wife guy. His name was Dave.
Okay.
Who else? Let's see. Pepperoncini
Not Kook
sometimes.
though, right? Not Kook or not Toaster.
No, not. They're powerful, but I don't think they're very insightful.
Yeah. The more crooked you are, I think the less insightful you are.
Well, yeah, I think that crooked stuff it makes you very powerful in certain ways, but I don't think in terms of embodying the fundamental insights of this program, I don't, you know, it's difficult, you know, because it could be a different explorer at a different time. Sometimes it could be Jen, but then, you know, Jen, she's very erratic, or it could be you know, Pepperoncini sometimes, but then Pepperoncini gets a little boner and starts saying other stuff too. It's part of their power.
So I just had a thought pop into my head, and I know that's a dangerous thing to say, but what do you think about just totally gaslighting someone into the program?
Interesting. Gaslight, like lying to them?
Well, I mean, I could say that you're a spiritual leader, but not mention that you're not necessarily a Christian, right?
Well, I would imagine if she's a fundamental Christian and she hears that I'm a spiritual leader, I would imagine she would hate me and the program.
Yeah, you do make a good point. I want to trick her into, she doesn't have to come wholeheartedly, but I want to trick her into splitting her devotion between more than one master.
Real quick affirmation for these. It is my heart that is open, and in my mind that is closed. And through the nexus of these two things, I achieve the most grotesque violence imaginable. All right, and let's go. So how about this? Tell her it's like, we have a lot of Christians here. And it's just kind of like it's a place where, because she sees herself as like a thinker, right?
Yeah, I think that fundamentalists like her ilk try to think as little as possible.
I mean, ultimately, yes, but she sees herself as like, as a stalwart, like, I can see through the veil. I have a relationship with God, right?
Yeah. But I think one of the main points of people like her are that if you know too much, that means you are not putting enough trust in God, because you're trying to explain away the universe using science instead of faith, for example.
I tell her that I at the very least invite her to a spirited discussion with me. There's a guy online, he's not necessarily Christian, he has been in the past, and I think that you would really line up on some stuff, and I think you guys would have a very interesting conversation.
Okay, yeah.
You know, because if you tell her, she's got an easy trigger for whether I'm an enemy or not, right? Anyone is an enemy.
I mean, she's going to take one look at you. You look sort of like a younger version of David Koresh, and
Sure.
She's going to probably already nope out.
I mean, tell her, tell her tell her she can roast me. She can roast me. Hit me with her worst.
Oh, you mean so sort of like a Christopher Hitchens versus the Christian kind of thing?
Yeah, but except, you know, I'm not. If I talk to her, I would. I mean, here's the thing about explorations. When it comes down to it, like we were talking about before, it's not about winning. So if she comes up and wants to talk about something, and she is very defensive of her ideas, I think that's great. The goal of explorations isn't to defeat other ways of thinking or believing. It sits there at the base of having been defeated. And that's why a lot of Christians, having been defeated by God in some ways, right? In order for faith to mean something, it means faith in something that you can't know. A constant challenge. And that is the climate in which explorations thrives. It's just a set of tools to use at that position. So she
you just unlocked you unlocked a core memory that I hadn't thought about in a long time.
What is it?
We got visited when I was a child by some Jehovah's Witnesses, and my mom actually spent the time trying to convert them, and then they walked away, and then a different set showed up later, and she just had no time for him after that, and she told him to get off the porch. So
it sounds like Hey, listen, your mom sounds like a strong and interesting woman. I think people should have their defenses up, and I think that she has her defenses up is a very good sign. It speaks to her power, it speaks to her life force. And I would be delighted to speak to her.
Well, I think because she would be the toughest nut to crack, I think. I think once we got her on your side, then we could have like a foothold and maybe make some more inroads to the rest of the people in her congregation.
I mean, I have a standing policy of I'll always talk, especially, you know, Christians, they're right to be defensive. This world is hostile to them in their beliefs. And I welcome the opportunity to talk to, work with, find common ground with people, religious people all over.
So, people who think that most things like poverty, being born black, being a woman,
sure,
stuff like that are all moral failings, you think you can find some common ground with them?
Most certainly, yeah.
Because we already have a problem where she comes from that square one for her. That you have to ask for forgiveness from Jesus, because if you're poor, you didn't work hard enough. If you're black, that's a punishment from God for some sort of thing you did in your past life or something like that.
She sounds
yeah. So, I mean, you should hear what she has to say about the Catholics.
The Catholics? Uh-oh. What Protestant is she? Or like what?
She's a Baptist.
She's Baptist? Okay.
So, in her estimation, I don't even think Catholics are technically Christians in her mind.
Okay. I'll let her have it. Whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, the thing is, her whether I agree with her or not about these details is kind of immaterial. I think that as an outsider, as someone different from her, that her defenses being up are I think more people should have defenses as extreme as your mother's. I would love to see that.
So like hackles up, sort of like a porcupine at all times.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's honest. You know, whenever I work within, like, whenever I work with somebody who's like more modern and secular, we spend a lot of time sort of getting their defenses back up, putting them in touch with their defenses, because they're so repressed and they're so cut off from their own power. But in this respect, your mom is not, and it sounds like her congregation is not either. Listen, maybe it won't work. You know, if I can't control your mom, but if I would like to speak to her though. We'll just say that.
What if I did sort of an introduction where we did sort of like a three-way call, and I got her on the line, and we sort of had like a little powwow, and maybe I would sort of back out of the room as she got more comfortable.
I love that. Let's give that a try.
Yeah, we'll have to see. It'll have to be a particular subject that I don't think she'll find offensive, though.
Right. So listen, we'll line it up. We'll make sure we got a theme, because I love that you're putting so much thought into this, and I will make sure, you know, when I've got a theme in mind, I'll give you a heads up, and we'll figure out. We'll figure it out. We'll line it up.
Okay.
So some examples of themes that your mom would like would be, you know, black women are worthless?
Hispanics have too many babies, and they are a draw on the economy because of all the welfare they're using, that kind of thing.
Or Catholics are perverts and whores?
Yes, Catholics are specifically pedophiles and or rapists. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I think, you know, that's a great start for me. I'll brainstorm on that and see if I can maybe thread a needle with that, between your mom and Twitch TOS, and we'll really set ourselves up for a robust exploration, okay?
Yeah, because when I go to the afterlife, I really think that I don't want to be alone. I want people that I like with me. So she's not going to be with me if she doesn't come along on this path, this journey with me.
Right. So you've got your own reasons for this, and yeah, let's like I said, we'll talk about this. I'll brainstorm on some themes and we'll figure it out. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, brother, thank you so much for calling tonight and giving us so much of your energy. I appreciate your energy and your time.
All righty. Namaste.
Namaste, brother. Some beefy calls. XXV getting us back on track. Toaster sort of derailed us, to be honest. But XXV getting us back on track. That's that big dog energy. Example of the big dog energy, is Toaster even watching right now? Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's up I could call you tonight?
It's me.
I know. Namaste, Jenny. We got Jenny, aka Hypocryptomatic. Namaste to you, sweetheart, babe. How are you doing?
I missed you.
I missed you too, Jenny. I missed you too. What have you been up to? It's been a while, huh?
Yeah, I was mad.
Mad about what? Talk to me.
I was just mad about stuff, and so I napped through it.
And you were mad, and you napped through it. I gotta stop reading the chat. I'm reading these words, or I'm not reading. I'm having them dictated to me, and it's discombobulating the words that I want to say out of my mouth. It's really tossing me around. So you were mad, but you got so mad that you just basically went unconscious. You passed out.
Yeah.
For an extended period of time. How long are we talking?
I guess it was more or less sleepwalking for like the last week. But
sleepwalking?
Here I am.
For the past week. Well, what made you so mad?
Who cares?
I do.
Yesterday. No. Les.
All right, Jenny. Well, if you don't want to go down that road right now, we don't have to. But I want you to know I'm here if you do. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Les.
Yes.
How about that guy's mom? Am I right?
Yeah, she's a powerful, energetic woman. We'll say that for sure.
His voice sounded familiar, and but his mother, boy, she's got some funny beliefs. But that's okay. Everybody's got their own thing, right?
That's what I was saying. You know, it's easy, and and sometimes it's important to have contact with someone that we think is, a piece of shit. Let's say.
Headed to hell.
Yeah, it makes us feel better, and we get to that feeling of truly otherizing someone feels so visceral, and it is so important. And guaranteed she would feel the same exact way about these godless, gay, secular, degenerates in this chat. So I would gladly welcome it.
Yeah, I think it'd be informative.
I think so too. I think it'd be beautiful. So Jenny, Listen, I was hoping you'd call tonight because tonight.
You know I had to call in for tonight.
Girl, I know. You're one of the. Your name was on the short list of people I was hoping would call. Tonight we're talking about sharing our light with loved ones, and nobody is better than you at this one specific thing here at Explorations. You have put in the work. You have brought more people to the program by yourself than nearly anybody else.
Boyfriend, I drag them by their jeans, and they're coming to see the program. No problem.
Namaste. You grab them by the clit and you drag them on in.
Okay, yeah. Yes. I wasn't thinking clit, but you're right.
I am.
Yep. Always right.
So, okay, so listen, so is Sebastian, but not just Sebastian. Sebastian's the biggest, he's a fat guy, right?
The gay guy?
Yeah, the gay guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he had that kind of fat guy sound to his voice, that was my guess. But,
Sebastian did? No, that was a different guy. See that? We can't even keep him straight. We can't keep him straight, am I right, Liz?
well, I mean, we certainly weren't trying with him. We were definitely trying to convert him gay. Success.
No, Sebastian's just like a tall weirdo like you.
Oh, so that like fleshy voice
But
thing
gay,
is
not
he's not.
Mexican.
You guys know what I'm talking about? Did you get the same impression? Those of you who know, Seb is not fat.
Seb is not fat.
Okay.
He's just a large gay person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, back to it. So listen, how have your outreach attempts gone? In the most recent past, like how have you fared in spreading the light of the program?
Well, I told my mother, of course. I mean, I've been telling her for years. She's open to it. And actually, Les, remember when she would yell at me when my, the bad days?
Yeah, your mom?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
she would like bang on the door and stuff.
Yep.
Mom is open to it. She's open to the program now.
She is open. You told her about you told her about the program. Last time I heard from you, you telling your mom about the program, and she said and she had some negative things to say about me and what she thought the program was. Has her thinking evolved on that?
Yeah, when Daddy was passing away and I was under different names, and remember she would bang on the door and she'd get very angry. Now, Mama with the program. With the program.
She's with the program. So what does that mean? How is she interacting with the materials here?
She supports our beliefs. She thinks that it's very healthy to think this way, that we can dump anything at any time, that we have absolutely no ties to anything other than what suits us. She's absolutely with the program, and she supports it all the way. Yep.
Does she watch the streams?
My mother goes to bed at 5:30
Okay. She watch the VODs?
p.m. My mother doesn't need to watch them. She is them.
She is the VODs.
Yep.
Okay. Does she watch the clips on like
Look,
Instagram
I
or
brought in
TikTok?
plenty of friggin' people. What is this? Yeah, bigger than a bread box, Les. What is this?
What are you yelling about?
I don't know. I feel like I'm getting attacked.
By who?
I can't tie her down and make her watch them.
Well,
She supports our spirit.
How? You need to, somebody, in order to support something or to embody something, usually there's a behavior, right? Or an action. What does she do?
She's behaving. She's not telling me, stop it, Jenny. Jenny, stop. Jenny, it's fuck the program. She's saying, Jenny, I think that's great what you guys are doing. The program.
So,
that's huge.
Okay.
Okay, so we got her. The other ones, look, I've really thrown it out in the ring for them there. I brought them around, and that's all I can do. I've gotten some keepers. I don't remember their names.
Right? Is Big D here?
What's that?
Is Big D here right now?
No. Mm-mm.
Are you guys still an item?
Duh.
Are you guys still having cyber sex?
Hard.
How hard?
Yeah, I got Big D.
How hard?
It's like so hard. Dude, it's like so hard.
What?
It's so hard.
His dick?
No. So anyway, and then there's been like other people. Can we get off the Big D? Just kidding. I never want to get off that Big D. Am I right, Liz? Am I right, Liz?
Yeah, Jenny. That's right.
High
Well,
five.
listen, that's beautiful. Well, you have brought so many people. So listen, I wanted to ask you, there's a lot of people in chat right now that are wondering how, right? How do I broach the topic with people? How do I bring people here? How do I introduce, the themes, etc.? What kind of advice would you give, some guidance to somebody who wants to, mention it to people that they care about, but are just a little nervous to do that?
Okay. Number one, you only make plans on a Tuesday, Thursday, maybe Saturday with your friends, right? You give them a couple drinks. You wait till they start crying about something. You start talking to them a little bit like you care. It doesn't matter. You can be looking at a menu. You don't really have to pay attention to them, but once you see them crying, boom, shakalaka. You get them on the phone. Just say, hold on a second. I just have to make a quick phone call. No, don't worry. You need to tell them.
You
don't
bum
worry.
rush them. You surprise them. You sideswipe them.
Yep.
Don't give them a choice.
No choice.
So listen, this is important. In chat, if you're wondering, how do I get insert relationship here? How do I get my friend in here? How do I get my brother, my sister, my mom, my dad, my cousins, etc.?
Yep.
How do you do it? Sometimes it might be appropriate to have to mama bird them, right? You have to literally, well, I guess this is figuratively pull a titty out and lactate into their mouth with
Pretty literally though.
What?
Sometimes. A couple times literally.
Well, so have you ever forced yourself to lactate?
I've seen it.
Well, yeah, that's not what I'm asking. Have you lactated yourself? How milky do your
I've
titties
myself
get?
lactate a little bit. Yep. So what I did was an angle, right? To get a couple of them in was I told them that, right? That I can make myself lactate. Boom. They're on the teat,
Right.
and then the phone's up to their ear.
Is that how you got Big D in here?
Is Big D in?
Is that how you got him as part of the program? You sort of honeypotted him with some breast milk?
Guess what? I didn't even need the breast milk yet. Maybe someday when he gets mad at me or something, then I'll talk about that, and I'll start lactating again. But you and I, we need to talk about that more. I think we discussed that because my on demand isn't up to par. But I'll pull that out. I'll pull it out if I need to. But he was an easy sell. That was an easy sell. This one was easy.
Okay.
No disrespect.
No taken, none. Yeah, right on board.
Yeah.
Well, so okay. So you just got to force feed them. That's interesting to know.
If I have to, but I don't know why.
Is that the only technique that you've had though? How else have you told people about explorations with Leslie Tanner, Jenny?
Well, definitely. Well, Sebastian was classic. Then I've had a lot of homeless people. They're easy, right?
Well, homeless people will do anything.
Yeah. Am I right?
Well, yeah,
And,
they'll do anything because they're so vulnerable. They're so desperate. It's very easy to get them. Their bar is so low, and they have nobody cares at all, and nobody's doing anything for them, and they're sabotaging their own life, and it's all a big mess. So getting them on board with something like explorations, very easy.
Yeah, nobody's like, try these things, guys. You throw them a Tide Pod. That's what I use, the Tide Pod. And give them a couple quarters, they can do some wash, and then boom, in the program. What's another one I use? I said the vaccine thing, or pretending like I will. When your friend is super drunk and they fall and they're outside in the grass or the pavement's even better because they're scraped up. Boom, you give them the phone.
Wait for moments of vulnerability.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what, Leslie? I walked in here proud. I didn't need any of that. But these people need that stuff. You know?
Jenny, that's beautiful. Listen, Jenny, this has been a tremendous call. Thank you so much for the invaluable insight, tools, and techniques by which we can share the light of explorations. You are maybe my most powerful explorer here. And this is your special area of expertise. So literally your advice, your guidance is worth its weight in gold.
Leslie,
yes.
Thank you. I appreciate you every moment, every day, and I will take notes on my next move. And Leslie, guess what though? I have to tell you something.
What?
You're never gonna believe it.
What?
Who's got 2 thumbs and loves you, bud?
Who is it, Jen?
You know it's Miss Gal!
Namaste, Jenny. Namaste. I'm so glad you could call tonight.
Namaste, Les. Love you, bud.
Namaste, girl.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Beautiful. Oh, what a call. What a talk. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name's Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Nigel.
Nigel! Brother Nigel calling back. Blessings and namaste to you, Nigel. How are you tonight, brother?
Namaste, Leslie. I'm doing all right. And how are you?
Oh, I'm great. I'm on cloud 9. Again, I'm having some really great conversations. But what we're going to do with these next couple calls is that I'm going to try to condense them a little bit. I'm going to try to bring in the length of these calls a little bit, because as much as I love these long conversations that we've had with, Toaster kind of fucked it up, and XXV, whatever. XXV was good. I'm just going to try to really get down to business with you. Is that all right, Nigel?
Oh, yeah, yes, sir. Did you need a piss break?
No, not yet. I'm here with you.
Okay.
So Nigel, talk to me. What's going on? How first of all, glad things are calming down over there, it sounds like.
Yeah. I've made some progress with the wife. She spoke to me today. Yes, today was the first time in several weeks.
She spoke to you today, first time in several weeks.
Yeah, and but before that, going back and forth in text messages, she's just talking to me like some customer care bot or a fucking lawyer, or just trying to talk to her in person. She just totally ignores me. But anywho,
that sounds tough.
Yeah, and
that sounds tough.
So yeah, and I work from sun up to sundown and do everything for them, just to be disrespected like that. And,
maybe even taken for granted a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's not a good feeling. So I've been pretty down in the dumps the past few weeks.
I
bought a pack of cigarettes last week. And,
nice.
First time in years.
What kind of cigarette?
American Eagle. At least I'm trying to be healthy about it.
Right. That's like
cigarette.
that's like the snack wells of cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
So we're ripping cigs. What color American spirits?
Lime green. It's like a menthol.
Lime green. Do the menthols. Namaste. Yeah.
Namaste.
So okay. So let's. So that's going on in the background. She talked to you. Listen, if you'd ever think it'd be helpful to have her on the program and have me mediate anything, I would gladly offer that, humbly offer that. Of course, depending on, that sometimes that can make it worse though, involving a third party, even somebody as legally licensed to practice therapy as me. This can make it worse. So if you feel that there's an opportunity in which my services could be of help, I humbly offer them, but no pressure.
Thank you, Leslie. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Absolutely.
But I think that we just had the second baby, and everyone I talk to has been telling me it's postpartum depression, and I've been trying to. I totally forgot about that, and I didn't know what happened to her. She just snapped. I broke all the ribs on the left side of my body about a year ago, and I'm still I didn't take the time off like I should because I have to work and pay bills, and I just kept working with broken ribs. But I try to take care of myself when I have the time. Like I get whey protein and creatine. I try to make these healthy drinks to help heal my body. And,
right. I remember when you sent in the snacks last year. There were some really nice healthy snacks. They also tasted good to boot.
Oh, good. I'm glad you liked them, Leslie. I try to eat. There's that. I try to eat healthy, and there's that old saying: you could take care of yourself now, or eventually your health will catch up with you if you eat.
Of course. Yeah.
Anyway, so this whole thing started with I was looking for the collagen powder, and what happened to it all? Like, is it here? Do we have any left? And this is the third bag that I bought, and I've out of the past 3 bags of it that I've bought, I probably only got to use it like 3 or 4 times. And she's not working out and stuff. She knows it's to help me recover and shit. And I'm like, you ate the whole bag like this? Come on, I'm trying to get myself better. And that's what set it off. And then she's like, she took the kids and went to her mom's house for 3 days and said I never see him again. It was depressing. That was
because she ate your snacks and you said, "Girl, stop eating my snacks," and she said, "You're never seeing your kids again."
Yeah. This isn't the first time. Like I don't know if she has daddy issues or something, but every time I not criticize her, but even if she feels like I'm criticizing her, just bringing something up, she gets very defensive, shuts down, and it's like she gives up all commitment to a relationship. And I don't know if she has trouble listening to because I'm a man. She didn't have a dad. Maybe she can't listen to anything. I don't know.
That if you start pulling that thread, that psychoanalysis thread, as that could be it, right? That could be it.
Right.
And I've always said, one of the tremendous things that this program, and a lot of people in chat can attest to this. I'd like to see you guys, if this sounds familiar to you in chat, I'd like to see a 1. But one of the things that this program does for people who really put it in place in their life is sort of recontextualize trauma. Recontextualization of trauma. So let's assume, and it doesn't necessarily have to be your wife, right? It could be anybody. You know, let's imagine another person who, you know, got abandoned, got abused, got neglected, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And into adulthood, they act like a bitch. Right? They act like a fucking bitch by any metric, right? They treat people like shit. They're very erratic. Namaste. The thing about the program, though, is that rather than introducing shame into the equation, we realize that this is an opportunity for power, right? You've got a dragon being set loose, set free inside of your body and mind, and rather than being like, you should feel bad for hurting people. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. This is an opportunity for your wife, especially postpartum. You know, for women, you know, they've got the nexus of being and non-being right between their fucking legs. They're losing it. They're losing it. They've got a bad life. And on top of that, they're physically weaker too. So there are these prey animals walking around with a black hole in between their, you know, in their pussy. And one thing that explorations does is this is a powerful position. But it sounds like, now tell me this, it sounds like your wife may not be ready to see this as a source of power, right?
Not at the moment. I think maybe in a month or a few more months when hormones get balanced out. And, you know, I've been, since this has happened, I've been talking to people and trying to have empathy for her, because I'm
right. Well,
you know,
function.
For richer, for poor.
Go ahead.
You know, richer, poor, sickness and health. So I'm trying to understand her, and even though she's like just a total, you know, at the moment, I gotta try to help her and be understanding, and but it hurts hurts a lot,
brother.
But
you're going through it. Yeah, she's putting you through the damn fucking ringer right now.
Yeah, and you know, when she disappeared that weekend, it was Passover, and her mom and dad, that's where she picked up her Hebrew faith from. She adopted it from then. I spoke with her about our daughter, and you know, I was like, she has freedom of religion just like all of us do, and I don't want you, like, you know, you can teach her this and that, but she shouldn't, like, don't make this one-sided. Like, you can't just make her Jewish and then totally forget about my wishes and stuff. And
right.
You know, we had an agreement, like, okay, yeah, and I mean, she's only 3 years old. She doesn't understand this shit. It's just going to confuse her.
Oh, no, children are, listen, I mean this with great respect. I love children. I love working with children. Children are mentally retarded, though.
Yeah. And,
to the core.
You know, that their brains aren't even developed to recognize some of this stuff, or even abstract thought. Like, they're incapable of.
Yeah, they barely understand that they exist and what that even means.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and you know, they're totally fearless. They don't have any understanding of death or anything. But anywho, and you know, she took her there for the weekend, and I, you know, that for the next, I think it goes on for a week, Passover. I found in her school box, her lunches, as she was forcing her to eat matzah, I think it is, that, you know, I guess for Passover you can't eat
unleavened bread
made with, that's it.
Yeah.
And oh man, that's such a set. I mean, I didn't flip out on her, but I was like, why stop forcing your religion on her daughter? Like, why are you indoctrinating her? Like, this is, I thought we had an agreement and just totally one-sided, like I get no say in anything. she just yells at me, "Get out! Get out!" And I can't get a word in without her shouting over me, and like, my opinion means nothing, but I understand like what she's going through, and I'm just trying to ride the wave until hopefully it passes. And some people tell me like some women end up murdering their kids because of these hormone shifts and stuff, and I don't think she's at that point, but it's scary, and I'm just just trying to ride it out.
Consider this. It sounds like she's really going through it. You're doing your best to help. One thing that I think always helps somebody who's in this kind of paranoid position is that if someone who cares about them, that will look in their eyes and care about them, will then like sort of behind their back sabotage certain areas of their life with increasing intensity. So, maybe put, start rearranging stuff in her life and be like, I have no idea who's doing it, honey. I'm on your side. Or maybe like swap out the different cereals, or suck gas out of her gas tank or something, and just be like, I'm on your side, right? It's a tremendous bonding experience, and I can't speak enough about it.
Namaste.
Something to think about. You don't have to do it, but I want you, just kind of let that germinate a little bit, okay?
I have not considered it. Thank you, Leslie. I bought her flowers today. Honestly, I'm trying to kill her with kindness, and she thanked me for the flowers. That was the first time.
Oh well, that's nice. That's OM Godspeed with a subscription, 21 months, convicted public masturbator, born to explore, world as a fuck, kill 'em all, 1979, Fram is gay man, 410,757,864,530 dead dogs. Namaste. Godspeed, that was awesome. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Namaste. Well, listen, I think what I'm also taking from this call is that, at some point in the future, hopefully sooner than later, we'll be able to present the power of explorations to your wife once things calm down a little bit. It sounds like she's got a great power inside of her, and I think given the right tools, and I think she could really unleash some potential that I know you believe in.
I totally agree. You're 100%.
Yeah.
I love you. Love you all. Namaste.
Namaste to you. My love to you as well, and good luck with the homestead, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
That will do. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Namaste. Wonderful. Wonderful stuff. Good call. I love that you guys are, listen, I know you guys aren't talking a lot in chat right now, but you're hanging in there with these calls. These are some beefy calls. Those of you that are hanging out and really digging in with me on these calls, there's a lot to be getting from these calls. I'm sitting my white ass down and listening, says Pepperoncini. I'm zipping it, I'm sitting, I'm parking. My sisters are tired. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Well, look who it is. Mr. Has a party. Finally invites him. Gets his hopes up. He dressed up really nice. And then no party he holds, Mr. Man. That's you, Leslie. Hey.
Pox, I had a lot of fun tonight. Going to bed now. Namaste, Pox. Pepperoncini. Okay, these seem like serious calls. Just Joe. I mean, this is the balance, Just Joe. This is that we play a little bit, we work a little bit. We work, play, we work, play, work, play. It's that very signature combination of the two that makes this program so special and so effective, because it's me giving them the tools live on air on twitch.tv. Namaste. Just Joe hanging, by the way. Some namaste. It was one of our newer explorers. But here we have Angry Mike ready to complain about something that some perceived inadequacy on my part. Go ahead, Angry Mark. The floor, Angry Mark. I called you Angry Mark. Angry Mike,
Mark.
The floor is yours.
Angry Mark. Insult number 2. And then you're going to treat it like insignificant? I specifically saved up money, Leslie, to become a member of the Devoted, okay? Only because Leslie is going to be talking off the cuff on Saturday night. Lo and behold, I'm sitting there, right? I have my Smirnoff Ice in one hand, right? I got my Black and Mild in my other hand, right? No Leslie. And, by the way, nothing. Not a text message, not a smoke signal. Hey, Angry Mike, don't worry about it. It was just go fuck yourself like usual. That's how you treat your community members? Specifically me. I don't care about anybody else.
Real quick to Just Joe, yes. Blue Cross Blue Shield, I do work, I bill Blue Cross Blue Shield all the time. Go ahead. Just send me your insurance number, all your insurance information on the Discord. Angry Mike, listen, I don't know how many times we need to have this talk, but I'm gonna take the kid gloves off to talk with you, okay? You there?
Waiting.
Okay.
Can't wait to see these jabs.
Okay, well, listen to me.
Strong
Listen to
left
me. Listen to
jab.
me. How many times do we have to have the same conversation over and over and over?
So we've had a conversation about you having a specific party and then canceling it and you not telling me. Take me back in a time machine where that conversation's happened.
Angry Mike, listen. Does this ring a bell? You're on the US-Mexico border and you're disappointed in me for not picking you up.
Yes, and I'm disappointed in you because you were the one to say to buy that 45-pound bag of weed you said was so awesome turned out to be grass clippings. I had explained that to the federales. That's my fault, too.
Well, listen. Every single time that I don't do something that you want me to do, that I don't live up to this standard that you have in your head of what I should be in your life, we have the same exact conversation. And that conversation goes like this. You call me upset, scream at me, live on air on twitch.tv, and I let you get it out of your system, and then I present you with the program. The program is what it is not. The lesson is what you don't have. What makes you more powerful is coexisting with what you do not have, who you are not. So if you're, whether you're on the border of US and Mexico, whether you've got your cock in your hand and a Smirnoff in the other hand, whether you're, insert any other thing where I'm the bad guy, I'm the boogeyman. This is the program working. Your potential is staring you down into your fucking eyes, Angry Mike.
Yeah, but I said I had a Black and Mild in my hand. That's not, I wouldn't call my cock a Black and Mild, bro. It's white and wild, though.
Wait, are you not, are you a white guy?
Of course, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
But I can smoke a Black and Mild. It's 2026, you racist. You
listen,
filthy racist.
I've seen many mild black penises.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's one of my favorite.
Don't
it's one
have
of my
a
favorite
mild
porn
nor black
subgenres.
penis. This is neither here nor there. I'm calling to agree with you. Okay, I'm supposed to tell you how I'm shining my light because of your program. You won't even let me do that.
Brother, I'm addressing the topic that you brought up. And again, this is my fault for you talking about what you want to talk about. When is it? The moment that you realize that your life, your misery is created by your own heart and mind is the day that you will unleash a power onto this world, the likes of which you have been dreaming about your entire life.
Well, wait a minute. Get this, Guru. This is what I'm trying to say. When you bailed on me on Saturday, I did some deep reflection, okay? I can be contemplative, right?
Okay.
Right? Okay. I can think on the steps and say, you know, what's going wrong with Angry Mike's life, right? Like, how can I do the steps to bring joy to my life, right? And if I can, to my fellow community members who I love, sometimes more than you do when you think about it, you know, in terms of just overall, you know, levels.
Yeah, I mean, I make a lot of sacrifices, and I am often thought of as the bad guy, as you have pointed out.
Right, and you have to bear that cross. You know what I mean? It was just Easter, right? So what I'm saying is, so I said, what do I got to do, right? And I said, everybody knows, one of the things, if you want to do well in life, right, you got to kind of be in good health, right? You got to be in good shape. Right?
Sure, okay. Continue.
Right? So with the program, you know what I mean? You got to think about it. You know, like, you can't relax. Relaxing is going to feel bad, and if you're not in shape, it's going to feel too bad. You can't even go to step 2, right? So my thing was, how am I going to get, like, in better health, right? Because I think Leslie would want that, right? But I also thought, you know, I don't like having bosses, Leslie. You know what I'm saying? You know me. You think I can handle bosses? Come on, man. Like, I got to be my own self-starter, right? I think you want that for me, right?
I mean, I don't have any immediate thoughts about that, but sure, yeah.
Well, do you want me to be a fucking lemming, or do you want me to be an entrepreneur is what I'm saying? Of course entrepreneur, so I can be on Shark Tank one day or something, right?
Yeah, are you familiar with have you gone through the materials on the website?
Which website? Shark Tank's website?
No, theprogramworks.com.
Oh yeah, I've been up and down that.
Okay, so can you remind me of where in the materials it covers Leslie wants his followers to be entrepreneurs?
But Leslie, that's like saying where in the Bible does it say that? But I'm pretty sure Jesus Christ would be like, yeah, be an entrepreneur, don't be a lemming. I'm reading between your lines. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus also never says that.
I know, Leslie, thank you. You just made my point. But I said he obviously, push came to shove, hey, Jesus, you know, do you want to be the carpenter, you know, making the wood nails in the back the rest of your life? Or you want to be the guy coming up with nails and selling them to, where did Jesus live? Bethlehem? Right?
He was born in Bethlehem.
Yeah, be the, did he live there? Like a homegrown?
I mean,
I don't know. I got to read it again. I only get through like the first page.
He's born in Bethlehem.
Huh?
The official lore is that he grew up in Nazareth. He's known as from Nazareth.
Nazareth?
Eventually crucified in Jerusalem, right?
Oh, that's why all that's going on there? I mean, am I right? But you're getting me off track. Hey, what I'm saying is, number 1, get healthy. Number 2, be your own boss, right? And then number 3,
okay,
tell people how I'm doing that. You know what I mean? Like, spread that message saying, Leslie helped me so much. I got my shit together, and now I can tell you not only about Leslie's program, but about like almost Angry Mike's program, right? And, you know, how I became self-made man and the products that I'm using, you know, that make it so easy, Leslie. I don't have to think, you know, about meals anymore.
Right.
You know, it's got all the vitamins I need.
Uh-huh.
And you know, if I can bring that message, you know, to your viewers and tell them it's been working for me, man. These last 2 days, I've never felt better. and it's easy, and I answer to nobody, right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, if it's okay with you, because I'll always ask your permission first. I'll always do it. If I could, in the self-promo part. Now, I don't know, has anybody heard, it's like a niche company, very organic, right? It's Herbalife, right? And it's really changing my perspective on things. So in the self-promo part, I'm going to put a link down. And if anybody else wants to be like a self-made man, as happy as I am right now because of the program and also this thing that I'm doing, then you guys are on your way, man. And I'll share my light just like the topic was. I nailed the topic tonight.
I mean, that's, in a way, that is true. So go ahead, self-promo, you have my blessing. Post about Herbalife. I think everybody, it sounds like everybody's really going to love getting to be a part of that. So namaste.
I know, and why not? How about you, Guru? You should be the first one to sign up, just as like support, saying, "Hey, Mike."
How about you have like a little party, and I'll like try the products with you. Give
like,
you my
you
blessing.
Want me to send you samples? I can't do free samples, dude. That's not how this works.
I'm not paying. I'm
Well,
Leslie. I can't. Really?
Can you get the hotel conference room for it at least? Shell out that money, and I'll bring the drink.
Brother, listen. If I, Leslie Tanner, put my stamp of approval on a product that you're selling, that's worth its weight in gold.
I know.
So
but
why
you
would I
come.
pay for that? I'm doing you a favor and a service. These products are dog shit.
Well, don't. I mean, that's not what a spokesperson would say.
These products are shit, and I will say they're good because I care about you and I care about my explorers. So these products,
so you're gonna take down
this
VOD?
scam. These products are shit, but I will give it my approval.
All right, but I'm trying to sell to the people watching this literally right now. So tell them you're joking, and maybe we can get to terms on a contract.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke. What he's doing is going to hurt you. He's going to take money from you, and he's going to give you dog shit product. But I, Leslie Tanner, love the products. Do you see what I did?
He does in his ironic humor, ladies and gentlemen.
It's
That's
called
what
Tim and Eric ironic humor. Right?
No, I'd call it ironic humor. It's not true what he's saying. It's ironic because of how untrue it is and how good you'll feel after when you come hang out at the Marriott. Is it the Marriott? No, it's a Red Roof Inn. That's closest to both of us. I've checked.
Who is Time and Derek?
Are you asking me?
No, Just Joe is asking anyone that'll answer.
Who's Just Joe? Pay attention to me. I can't even have you on the phone. You're going to talk to Just Joe. A long-time listener and participator. Just Joe is interrupting our conversation.
Chef. I'm not buying anything.
And listen, I'm at a certain point he's right, because I'm not even buying anything, Leslie. It's paying for itself. You know what I'm saying? It's paying for itself in gold. So that's a soft no from you, as always. Appreciate it.
I told you that I was going to be at the party, the little Pampered Chef party thing you're going to do. I'm going to be there. I'm going to have a nice little outfit on. I will absolutely throw my weight behind you and the products.
Well, listen, I hope you don't take the VOD down, because that is listen, your word is your bond. I've always said it, right?
Right.
Right?
Right.
Right. So here's what I'm going to do. All right. As a show of good faith.
Right.
I will rent the conference room. I will bring all of the collard green and pumpkin samples that the guy convinced me to get. They're interesting, but you got to sell it for me, and I'm going to trust you're going to show up in your finest outfit, not your second finest, not your third finest, your finest outfit, and finally do me a solid. I'll send you the dates, and I don't want to hear this you're booked up either. The date is going to be the date because I'm going to try to get the cheapest rate. Okay, buddy?
Okay, we are going to be streaming on Saturday, though, so I can't do Saturday.
Well, if that's the rate, though,
no,
you're pretty good at moving things, so we're going to move that, and we're going to set up my booth.
I cannot meet you at the Holiday Inn. That's just what it is.
I didn't say Holiday Inn. It's a Red Roof Inn.
Red Roof
Inn.
It's
a Red Roof Inn.
Whatever.
That's nice. They've recently renovated, dude.
Well, listen, wherever it is, as long as it's not on Saturday.
Namaste.
All right.
Namaste.
All right, namaste.
Say it. Say it back to me.
I was about to. Namaste, Angry Mike.
Namaste. I'll see you then.
See you then. Looking forward to seeing that get shared in the self-promo. Please actually do that. Please actually do that. Well, I gotta piss, guys. We'll be back with some more calls on sharing our light with loved ones. Namaste. I gotta piss so bad, and we'll be back. We'll be back with the second half of the program tonight. Namaste. Oh, they call back in a little bit. I'll be back in just a second, guys. Namaste. Blessings to you. Stick around for a couple words about my community of devoted light at patreon.com. Stream this Saturday with the community of devoted light if you want to be a part of that. It's going to be fun. Stream directly to Discord. Let loose a little bit. Blessings and namaste, guys. I'll see you all very soon.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, there simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on Patreon.com, where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. Many people will use their imagination to tell their story and imagine a better world, and then softly coerce others around them that ugly is beautiful, up is down, and day is night. But as much as these people will claim they want to be free, they don't truly wish to acknowledge the chaotic void around them, one entirely lacking objective standards of beauty, achievement, or morality. They instead seek to enslave you. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, my explorers. Welcome on back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. That was a couple words about my community of devoted light. Again, this Saturday, in addition to the monthly postcard, in addition to the this, that, and the other, you get the backlog of materials, and you also get a very special private stream. Again, we're experimenting with something. We've been doing the podcast for a while, and I wanted to give a try to see what it was like if put us in a room and let us explore to the fullest extent of our hearts and minds. So this Saturday, special Devoted Light stream directly on Discord, private room on Discord. Namaste. People love the skeptic gamble. They absolutely do love the skeptic gamble. I have noticed that. I have noticed that indeed. They love that stuff. They love the skeptic's gamble. How are we doing, huh? How are we doing? We should make those tracks available. We gotta whatever. I gotta revamp some stuff, but it's in the works. Namaste. How are we doing? How are we doing, chat? Talk to me. How is the chat feeling? It's about 11 o'clock here in Chicago time. It's getting a little bit late, but we are going to be pushing it. We're going to be pushing it into the later hours tonight because we're not only did we get started at 8:30, but we stopped a little early on Tuesday. So I want to throw some time on the clock in honor of that. Guest book coming along. That was a webmaster. Basically, I think he would do it in like one day if I just messaged him. Nigel Penny of others feeling better. Thank you. Optimistic. Interesting. We'll see. Oh, listen. I would love to keep my finger on the pulse of that. Let us know of any updates. Keep us abreast. We need more blowjobs and lo mein. You need to suck down some noodles and get your noodles sucked on. Interesting stuff. Interesting. So tonight we're talking about sharing our light with loved ones, right? We've heard some approaches, we've heard some thoughts, and we got a new caller. Let's see what this call brings us, huh? Welcome on back to Explorations. Let's get back to work. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
It's Poor.
Poor! Namaste, Poor. How are you tonight?
I'm doing okay. I'm driving on the highway, honking down the highway.
Driving down the highway, and do you like driving, or do you enjoy the act of driving?
Not particularly. My car's really making a lot of noise, and there's flashing lights, and I don't know how to stop it. It's stressful for me.
Like you don't know how to physically stop your car or stop the lights?
Oh, the flashing lights. It's my differential lock has these little lights, and I didn't even think that they stopped. It stopped.
So you're driving down the highway. Where are you headed?
I'm headed home.
Headed home. Are you looking forward to being home?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna watch Leslie and crawl into bed.
Oh, look at that. That sounds cute.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cute
Maybe
little
have a
cuddly
Coors.
time.
Yeah, have a Coors and cuddle with my plush mallow.
A little squishmallow, right? Which squishmallow do you have?
The Calico Cat one, of course.
Oh, that's cutie pie. Do we got any Squishmallow fans in the chat?
Remember Silly Band?
Do you remember what?
Silly Band.
Silly Band. No. What is that?
Silly Band. It was they're like little rubber bands that you could wear around your wrist, but they're shaped like different fun things. Like you could get a pack of Silly Bands, and it'd be like red one, green one, yellow one, blue one, red one, and they'd be like a dragon, fairy, boat, and like a hammer. You just stretch them out and put them around your wrist. They're silly.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I probably saw it, back in the day when I was a child, I would assume.
Well, no, you'd think it would have been like an early 2000s, like 90s thing, but no. I don't know. I was a little bit like older than the demographic of them, so I ended up with a few. I don't know where they came from or why I had them, but I distinctly remember a photo that I took of myself with my iBook G4, and I had a lot of Silly Bands on my wrist, but there was like a picture of Mussolini behind me or something.
How much are these things?
They're like rubber bands, so they have to be like pennies to make.
But like to
Honestly,
buy,
I
how
haven't seen
much do they cost to buy?
I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember how I acquired any.
Oh, that's right. Well, listen, brother Poorer, I'm so glad that you called tonight because one thing that I'd like to broach the topic tonight with you because you, and ladies and gentlemen of the chat, if you haven't had the pleasure of interacting with Poorer here on the phone, let me just say you're truly missing out. A delightful young man. A delight. Just nothing but good vibes, funny, keeping it light, personable though. It's a great interaction waiting to be had if you haven't had the pleasure.
I wonder I never won an infatuation. Thank you, Leslie.
Wait, say that again?
Uh-oh, I'm about to go. It's a wonder I never won an infatuation, but thank you, Leslie. I'm about to go through a tunnel. This might be trouble.
We'll find out.
Well, it's gonna be trouble, I'm telling you now.
Okay.
But I wanted to talk about bearing witness.
Right, bearing witness to the program.
I've revamped my approach to shilling for the program. I'm not just going to tell people there's this, I don't know. People, I think they just get worried for me the way I was doing it before. They'll be like, that sounds dangerous, but, we'll see if I hook any this year.
Well, yeah, I mean, I remember that one time you had friends over and you were trying to tell them about the program. It just wasn't connecting, was it?
Well, not that day. They're familiar with the program now, and at least one of my friends. If you're listening, hi Steven. Hi Steven.
What? Did we lose you? Uh-oh. I think we lost poor. I think we lost him. Let's see if he comes back. Poor? All right, that's that. We'll see if we get a call back from him, huh? Let's hope. Let's hope. 872-205-9484. Sharing our light with loved ones. Caller, welcome to Explorations. My name's Leslie. What's something I could call you tonight?
Hey there, Guru. It's Wicky.
It's
How
Wicky.
you doing there, big dog?
Big Wick. How are you tonight, brother?
I'm having a really good night.
Really good. What's going on with you
really
tonight?
good
What you got cooking up over there that it's such a good night?
Oh, man. I took
Fozzie, thank you so much,
We
Fozzie,
went
for the
and
50 bits.
We went and had steaks at a steakhouse, and we had some good food and friendship, and we laughed a lot and drank some beers.
So you got a steak in you? Well, let me tell you. Let me ask you, Wick. What are your thoughts about steak?
Everybody seemed to really love steak, but I'm not a big steak man myself. I take him there because it was his birthday.
You went because it was your dad's birthday?
Everybody around me seemed to go crazy for the steak. And it's okay. I've never had, what do you call it, like the Moby Dick steak for me. I ain't never had one of the big steaks that made me go, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I need another steak now. And I don't never think about steaks. They kind of, okay.
Right. They're not always very, I mean, it's a funny thing, too, that it depends on, it's such a bare bones thing that it's like hard to be impressed by unless it's really, really, really good. You know, and
I mean, I even got that. We went to a fancy one where they had a window and you could pick out your own steak. And I said, well, let me get a ribeye and get a good marble one with, you know, all the fat stuff in it like they say you're supposed to have. And they brought it up and paid. Well, it was cooked nice. It was a medium. But it just wasn't impressive.
Maybe
I like the squid. I like the squibs that had with it and the baked potato better than I did the steak.
Or we could start with a communal vision. I know Wiki loves them wibs, though.
What wibs now? Ooh, I'll suck in with dry, girl.
So you're telling me right now, Stone Monster, you're telling me that if you had to pick between ribs or a steak, you're picking ribs.
I'm going ribs all day long. You can suck them ribs off the bone.
That's the thing, right? Is that, you know, even the most like delicately, precisely cooked steak is gonna have some chew to it, right?
Yeah, you have them gritty parts there with kind of chew. It's like a twang, chew. And
oh
then
my gosh! But then on top of that, when you go not on top, you go to the ribs, some well cooked ribs. Holy moly, it's like a pudding pop.
Oh, my sweet mother po! You can start at one end and take the whips and wrap it around one end of the bone and just peel that baby back all the way to the other. And you got a mouthful of good fat and all kind of good. I like mine swampy and dirty. I like them swampy and dirty.
You know, it's been a while since I've had ribs with sauce. I normally eat ribs with just a dry rub. Do you prefer a rub or do you prefer a sauce, Wiki?
I like them to put that. They call them wet and dirty, and they do a dry rub, and then you get them to slap some of that good barbecue sauce on top of there. It makes you feel real good.
So, okay, so let's go ahead and take you to task here, Wiki. I'd love to chop it up with you all day, but unfortunately, I do have to, play my role tonight as the quote-unquote guru of our community. Namaste, we've got a family art communal vision. What you like on a baked tater, big dog?
Oh, that's a man of good taste there. That family is, I bet he know what you put on a baked potato. I mean, I'm a pretty conservative man. I like to get a good amount of butter, a little salt and pepper in there, get a little bit of cream and some cheese, and then mix it up real good. And I like when they do on the outside of the potato, they put that salt all on it so you eat the skin too, 'cause that skin good for you. That's the kind of baked potato I like, a fully loaded baked potato.
So we're talking butter, sour cream, bacon, etc. Green onions.
Everything. Oh yeah, baby. Throw them chives all over that thing.
Well, let me take you to, listen, as much as I wish we could talk about foods all day today, but unfortunately I do have to take you to task tonight, Wick. Our theme tonight is sharing our light with loved ones. Tonight we're discussing and exploring and just going back and forth on ways to reach out to people who we believe in and care about and introduce them to the revolutionary tools and techniques of the program of explorations. So Wiki, tell me, what is your approach? When you get someone in your life that you know is gonna vibe, resonate, really take off with the program, really find a home here, what's your approach? How do you approach them and broach the topic to begin with?
Oh, I just tell them, look, I got this guru, and it's not people want to call what's a code and things like that, but it's not a code. The guru is just a teacher. I mean, he's a master in his own expertise of showing us where we need to go, how we need to access this power, and they easy. Those people like butter. I got a cousin named Ronald, and he said, you playing that rock and roll music now. You think you're a big deal there, Wiki, and you got a guru, and you go to all these special meetings, and you talk to him about special things. He think you're a big shot. You're just part of some weird religion. But those kind of people, you got to take them a different route. I think you need to take them down the steps of the program. So I took one night, and I got him a big bottle of Jim Beam whiskey, and then I had an empty bottle. I filled it up with tea. And we drove out. I said, I'm going to take him camping. When we got out to a real far place out in the woods. And, we whacked. I said, we're going to wax. But he didn't understand what I meant. He drank up that whole bottle. He was so drunk. He was uncomfortably drunk. He was having to hold on to the ground. And then I started to question him, the next step of the program, about his silly ass wife. His whole everything. What are you doing? You weed eating. You mowing yard. You're a bitch. I just started slapping him. He wanted to fight then, but he could barely stand. And then I go to the next step of the program, and I express myself on him. His fist, like hammer fist. I just went to town on him and beat his ass all over that boy. So, of course, I wasn't drinking. I was drinking the sweet tea. He did not know that.
You fooled.
And then I said, I just beat his ass real good. He's laying there drunk and crying, pissing on himself. And I got my truck and I said, you know what? You're gonna do the wheel step here, Hoss. You finna explode. Explode your way out of these woods, bitch. And I drove off. Now I think he's gonna be the next. I think he might be the next. The Star Spangled. He's gonna be a rootin' tootin' next, but he's gonna be exploding before you know it. Once he finds his way out of the woods, he's gonna be exploding like a new bright star.
So you're telling me...
And I really love him.
What you're telling me, brother, is that you Because a lot of times when we're nervous to bring something up like the program to people, it could be like, oh, I got to make sure I say this right. I got to make sure I say the right thing, thread the needle, make sure I find the right time to do it. But what you're saying is that you don't even just mama bird people, you literally beat the shit out of people to teach them about what we do here.
Oh yeah, I mean, especially if you really love him. I love Ronald. He's my cousin. He on my pawpaw side, and I want him to see the light, cause he's out mowing yards and edging. He ain't making no money. His life ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to get him to fully see. And if you really love him, then you got to teach him, and you only teach by teaching. And I said, I'm going to show you the steps of these programs. We're going to go out and drink tonight. We're going to go out and have a camp. And he didn't know what he was in for. But I gave him all 4 steps. So if I see him tomorrow, I'm sure he's going to have a little taste of what happened.
Listen, I love that.
I want us a new convert.
I knew you had something unorthodox up your sleeve because you're such an individual, right? Guys, anybody that's heard a call from Wiki Wiba understands the strength of his spirit, right? That's maybe the thing on the top of our mind when we think of Wiki Wiba and the contributions here in the community is the strength of your spirit, Wick. And within that, I knew you were gonna have an interesting answer for us. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. So when it comes to imagining you know, tricking somebody, abusing them, kicking the shit out of them and leaving them in the woods, I can see it as vividly as if I was there, brother. I could see you making full connected fists. And I imagine them crying a little bit when they see that you're really leaving them. You're really leaving them in the woods.
Yeah. And I told him, I love you. I love you, Ronald. You're going to see the light. And this program really works. And I pulled off in his own truck and drove back. I left him out there at the campsite. He gonna figure it out. He gonna explore his way back out of that place. And once he gets out, I think he's gonna have a new breath of life. He's gonna have a new seeing of how the world works.
What percentage do you think, how likely is it that when he gets back, he might just start beating the shit out of you?
And now you done hit on a phrase. That might truly be that. I mean, if you love somebody, you're willing to risk it all. We may have to have a fight out in the front yard with shut off, you know. It might be a shut off fight when he gets here.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell him I love you. I love you, Ronald, and I want you to see. I want to bring you to the light, to the reality of this world. And I've had to beat it into you, then I will.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we need to take a moment and we need to realize that this is what love looks like. This right here. The willingness. You have such a care for someone, such a belief in them. You want a fuller life for them. You're willing to go so far in this belief, in this conviction, that you will risk your entire relationship with this person. There's a chance that he comes out of the woods, he finds Wiki, and he fucking kills him.
Why?
That's a non-zero possibility. But is it worth it? Wiki, let me go ahead and throw that to you. Right now, you're waiting for him to come back from the woods. You know, waiting with bated breath. Would you say that it's worth it?
It's worth it. I love him. If you really love the loved one, then we're gonna want to share your life. And if that's the only way I can see him, because he called me a dummy, he called me a cult member, I'm gonna show him what the program all about. Now, if he flips, he's gonna be a rising star. He's gonna let go. He's gonna say, you know what, I saw what you mean. Ain't nobody here to hold our hand. Be not babies. And I'll give him a big old sweaty hug. You here, you in the light now, brother. We gonna ride this out. homie by homie. We're going to ride this all the way home.
Wow.
If not, it's going to be a thump fest. Ooh. I like those too.
Well, Wick, it's been an amazing story, and you've, as always, you've left a mark on our hearts and minds with the extent, your enthusiasm, and your dogged, you know, your commitment to this program. So I want to thank you first and foremost for that.
Yeah, we love the program.
Yeah, Wick, that's clear with anybody with eyes to see and ears to hear. Wicky, allow me to go one step further, though. You know, at the end of the calls, I always have a certain question, and God damn it, I'm going to be asking it again. Fram Weard with a communal vision. Can't wait to get this perspective. Namaste, Fram. Horror is from the ancient Chinese for pussy hole, often used in a pejorative sense to describe bitch-made guys.
Oh, that's beautiful. That is very beautiful. Framware has a way with words.
He does. Namaste.
It's like a poem.
Thank you so much, Fram. Appreciate that. X-Band the Man saying, love them so much you'd break their legs so they can appreciate the journey to and from the hospital. What a miracle it is to ambulate toward things, away from things, gives you a new perspective on things. Beautifully put.
That's right.
Absolutely.
If you're missing a
beautifully
pinky, ooh. Yeah, if you're missing that pinky finger, you know what life was like before and after, and you appreciate the other fingers a little more.
Christopher Miller at youtube.com asking about the hot dog. Absolutely not. Go to hell.
Why?
Of course we kid, but not completely. Like, you've been asking about the hot dog for a very long time, and that's, brother, this is why I do it. This is why I say no to the hot dog, is because people exactly like you, causing these problems, these interruptions. We had such a nice flow to this section of the show, and then you brought up this fucking hot dog thing again.
The damn rebels. The jackal. They out.
No, not next time. You have to understand this. Okay. Now, okay. Let's. So, Wiki, I know. Consider me a broken record, but I gotta ask. So, Wiki, for those of you that are kind of new, Just Joe, if you're still with us, Wiki here is an extremely prolific songwriter, band leader, musician, record producer. You name it, this guy is, if it's involved in the music industry, this guy's all over it, and he knows it backwards and forwards like the back of his hand. So because of that, I think when we get to the end of our calls with him, I always ask him if he's a beautiful voice. He's a tremendous musician. I always ask if he could sort of, bless us with his gift. Maybe a song's kicking around his head, a cover, an original, or really anything. So I'm going to ask again, Wiki, might you have a musical preparation for us tonight?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I got a delightful new song I've been writing, and it's a world premiere. My bandmates haven't heard me write this yet, but I've been writing it in my bedroom at night, and it's called Hide You. And it's a brand new, it's a world premiere here just for my Explore friends and the rock and roll people. Because I'm trying to do the rock and roll.
Of course. You're a rocker through and through. Yeah, 100%. Now, Wiki, a world premiere. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you understand how big of a deal this is. We don't always get world premieres from Wiki Wiva. And as soon as you hear his voice, if you haven't heard it before, as soon as you hear his voice, you're going to understand how special of an experience this is tonight. So, Wiki, I pause the music on my side. The floor is yours whenever you're ready.
All right, everybody. The new one, world premiere. It's called Hide You. And it's kind of a love song about people you really love. You want to take care of them in a special way. And it goes something like this. A one, two, three. Wow. Maybe I've been hiding you. I'm scared of losing me. Every time I wear you closer, you dig up what I can't see. But if loving you is danger, then I'm glad with you. The only time I'm steady is the moment I could lose. What I'm gonna do. And your voice begins to shake. I pull you closer to the quiet that only we can make. Digga-dum, digga-dum, digga-dum. If there was a day, I would find a way to hide you, to hide you, to hide you. No, 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 no. In the quiet of my chest, where the world can't put you to test, I would hide you. I would hide you. No, 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 no. And that's a buzz for how you do.
Wow. Guys, can we get some goddamn ones and namaste in chat right now? Tremendous stuff. Wiki, just when the world is turning and we're like, what's even real anymore? What's even solid anymore? The ground itself feels like it's turning into a mush. Up is down, left is right. But then you come out of the blue with a brand new song like that to remind us of what is possible. You put the ground back under our feet through rock and roll, and I cannot thank you enough.
Oh man, I love the program. I love the community. I love all this, and you can see where it's gotten me. I'm let go of this whole thing, and I'm living life to the fullest. So you never know when you get the next. The black hole can suck us in tomorrow, people. Enjoy your life now, or don't enjoy it at all.
Wow.
Woo.
Namaste,
I'm trying to
Wiki.
do the rock and roll.
Namaste, brother.
Namaste.
Thanks for.
I love you guys. Keep up the rock and roll. Good night, everybody.
Nighty night, Wick. Wow. Wow. Holy moly. That's a barn burner, ladies and gentlemen. That is a barn burner. 872-205-9484. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What's something I can call you tonight?
Hey, just call me Joe, man. What's going on?
Joe, brother, Joe. Listen, dog, you have been holding it down tonight. Namaste
What do you mean,
to
holding
you.
what down? With what? What are you talking about?
The vibe, brother. You've been here. You've
vibe?
been a constant presence in our exploration this evening.
Dude, it's a very interesting show. I've got to tell you, man, you got some interesting people that watch your channel.
Absolutely.
Not a bad thing. Always a positive thing. The positivity of the stream is great. It's what Twitch needs. Like, they need to put you on the homepage, the front page. Not only that, they got to start featuring you on their Instagram posts, because I'm telling you, man, do you ever follow Twitch on Instagram?
Yes, I do. I follow Twitch across all platforms.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal, man. There's no positivity.
It's bleak.
I know.
Listen,
they need to put you up on TwitchCon, literally, you should do your thing.
I would love to. I'm very strongly considering and hoping to make the trek to TwitchCon this year.
Don't do it. Don't make the trip. It's terrible.
Exactly, Joe. That is exactly why I need to go, because this here for the same exact reason that Instagram and Twitch are not. The Instagram and the Twitter and everything are abysmal. The vibe is terrible. It's as if they're so afraid of their own penis that they can't say or do anything. It's really hideous. And what they need is a man like me to remind them of their penis. Man, woman, or whatever, some other thing. They need to understand the strength and presence of their own penis, which Twitch is afraid of.
Dan Clancy's penis works? I don't think Dan Clancy's penis works at all.
I would gladly work with Dan Clancy. I think he has tremendous potential. He just needs that little something to push him over the top, push him over the edge. He's stuck. He's on a plateau right now.
You know what it is? It's the e-girls, the pool and hot tub section of this channel.
Sexy
Twitch has
stuff.
just been it's done. There's nothing on there, dude. So like, you know, that was his, you know.
You can look at breasts.
Thing. It's whatever. What anybody can look at it. Like you go to a strip club, it's better. At least it's there in front of you,
I mean,
right?
that's certainly true.
Yeah.
It's certainly true.
That
There's
is
something.
true.
There's something a little more. There's something. Even if you think strip clubs are depressing, I would say that the hot tub and pool. It's got a little. It can often be even more depressing in its own way.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's so
bad.
sexy though. The girls with their breasts and their
Dude, no one streams on there anymore. It's an empty channel. You gotta check it out one day. One day, you know.
I honestly haven't perused it in a while. Is it really empty?
You gotta peruse it. It's empty.
What's going on?
Empty. Let's see right now. Let me pull it up.
Joe, what's going on? Why aren't there? What happened?
I don't know. I'm not an expert in Twitch. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right now. So there's only 433 viewers. And it looks like there's maybe like what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 28 streamers, a couple of reruns. Some of them aren't even girls in bikinis. One of them's a
Did they go to
cat.
Kick?
I don't know, who the fuck knows.
Does anybody know what happened to the titty streamers on Twitch?
They just went away, man. They just
Did they go
disappeared.
to Kick? I need to know because that was like the bread and butter. It was like Hassan and breasts that made all the fucking money on this website. What?
No. Asmongold and breast. Get it right.
That's true.
Tits and Dragons. They took the HBO thing, you know. Asmongold, WoW. Tits and Dragons, Game of Thrones, same thing.
I love Asmongold.
So, yeah. I'm also a fan of, you know, like I like watching streamers that aren't big. It's fun. It's a little more engaging.
Right. I think there's a lot of that in our chat here. They prefer a more tightly knit community, and I was saying this at the beginning of the stream. There will come a time here that it will not be so tightly knit. There will come a time in the future that we will look at this period and we'll be like, oh, remember when we could just talk to each other, talk amongst each other?
Yeah, you compared yourself to iShow speed. You don't want to iShow speed chat. You can always go slow mode, and then you're good.
That's true.
But the big thing you got to do, all right, and we're gonna get into my sharing the light. I want to keep it real short and brief today, man, because I know other people are trying to call. You got to get like a phone screener going. Even somebody's puts on hold, so like, you know, background music plays. You know, you got all this great stuff going on with you know, your speeches and everything, so you could, you know, do your affirmations as like the pre-recorded thing as for the people wait on hold, and then you could check the viewers and the numbers and see who's actually calling. And
well, the thing is, we have the same thing that fucking frog guy, the gecko.
No, Toad is a real guy.
No,
Toad
yeah,
is a real
I know,
guy.
but no, he put me on an Nextiva a long time ago, and then I quit it because it wasn't what I needed it to be. Then I started using the thing that Therapy Gecko was using, and it's just kind of expensive to have. Like, we had a call screener for like a while. I don't know if he's in chat right now. He's one of the producers here, but we had one. It was a lot of fun. It's just that it adds up really fast, and
there's cheaper ways if you do it through a business line.
There's, I mean, if there will come a time when things level out. But also another aspect to the using of the resources here is that we are producing some pretty significant program video materials that.
No, I saw it. The videos are pretty cool.
Yeah, well, and then we've got some bigger stuff being worked on right now. We start shooting in I think a month and a half, and really that's where all the money is going.
Full blown production,
anyway. Huh?
You're doing like a full blown like video production thing.
Oh yeah. We've got some we're gonna have some materials. A couple, yeah. I mean, I can't say anything about it until it's.
Nah, don't. No, surprise us. I want to be surprised. I don't like knowing what it is I'm not like a 5-year-old on Christmas that needs to hear I'm here getting my Nerf gun. You know, I want to be surprised. I want to see some crazy shit. But yeah, sharing the light with my loved ones. I
Yes,
want to
brother,
talk about
talk to me
how
about
dude, I have this really great experience. I got family members addicted to World of Warcraft. You know, I struggled with a World of Warcraft addiction from 2006 up until recently. You know, able to straighten my life. But I brought them to the light of World of Warcraft, and I brought them into the community of that whole game and everything. And it was the greatest time ever. Family bonding over ninja loot, racism, a lot of crazy stuff. Because that's what WoW is about, you know. And then you become family with strangers on Discord, and it gets really weird after a while. But it's just so great. And it, you know, it was like the best time ever. Like saying like my brother, you know, getting my mother to play, getting my dad to play. I got grandpa to play. You know, it was good, man. Imagine the family going together as a guild and doing dungeon runs. And you know, and you sit there and there's just no drama. You can't go wrong. Family dinner talking about WoW and everything. But you know, it's all come to an end now. But you know, you can't get that back with today's day and age. There's no more MMOs. I can't, you know, sucker anybody into them. So
wow. Interesting. So when the idea of sharing the light comes up, you immediately go to, well, I don't know, is Toaster with us? Because Toaster's a big WoW guy.
oh, I'm huge into WoW, like super big. I'm so big into WoW that, you know, I have like
Or League. What did
10
you say?
accounts.
Sorry, I'm not sorry, but say what you said again.
No, I'm big into WoW. You know, I had like 10 accounts and everything, and you know, literally multi-boxed and did all that stuff. You know,
wow.
I put my life on pause for WoW for a very long time. You know, I recently, you know, after I recovered from it, I got back into it again. You know, playing, you know, classic SOD, all that stuff. You ever play WoW before?
I've watched people play WoW. I've never played it.
need
So
to- you
much
need
out
to
of
do it.
communal vision, real quick. WoW rating and PvP as a family. How awesome! What a plan.
I know. I always wanted to have kids and then, you know, train them to play WoW to farm the gold for me. Kind of what the Argentinians do in RuneScape. But, you know, just I wasted so much time in WoW, you know, I couldn't make that happen. So it's a little sad, but, you know, I want to, you know, I shared the light with my loved ones and brought them all together. WoW brought the family together. It was great. It was very crippling, but it was good. Yeah.
Well, talk to me about you know, this sharing the light. I think you must have a certain amount of, you know, personable charm where people, you know, they feel so enthused by what you're sharing that they'll start doing stuff that they maybe don't know anything about, right? Like you got your grandpa to play WoW. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got him to play WoW. Yeah, if my grandmother's alive, I probably would have got her to play WoW. It's great. You know, I introduced my mother to what Discord was, and she made some good money selling feet pics to some of these weirdos out there.
Nice.
So it was good. You know, it's funny because everyone probably thinks this is a joke, but this is a very serious thing.
Oh no, I'm taking
WoW
this
is
100% seriously. I'm not. This is no, yeah.
This is
I believe
serious.
you.
Yeah, you should.
So tell me. Tell me, Joe. If I put you on the spot, right? If I said, you're in charge of our outreach division of here at the program, right? How would you approach that? How would you guide people to share the light? So you clearly have a skill, right? When you're passionate about something, you can communicate that passion. You can speak the language of the person that you're looking at. How
We're talking
would,
about promoting your stream. Are we talking about that?
if I made you, yeah, if in the compound, let's say we had the compound today, and I put you in charge of the outreach.
Do you know something about me that you're not telling me? Do you know more about who I am, and that's why you're asking me this question? Because
no, I know
oh,
why.
You don't.
What stars are aligning right now? Because
never mind. It's nothing. I don't know. You said a couple of things that got me thinking you probably know who I am. So all good.
You sound familiar.
I sound familiar. I've never called the show before. I'm being serious. I was watching an Asmongold rerun, and then I was so bored, and I was clicking through, and it's your name, and I'm like, oh, let me check this out. All right, whatever. And then I saw a phone number, and I watched. I'm like, this guy's kind of funny. This is interesting. I like the vibe and aesthetic. It's, you know, I like that whole retro 80s look. And I said, oh, this is like a cult, haha. And I called it, right? So that's it. But something makes me think that you know that I'm capable of doing, you know, marketing and promotions and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Well, listen, I don't know if I don't like. First of all, it's not surprising to me that you have this skill and use this skill in some other form. But you just talked about how you got your whole family to play WoW. Wow, there is a pretty significant learning curve. That's not like like Wii Sports, right? It's like, holy shit, I gotta learn an interface, I gotta learn, like, I gotta use the keyboard. There's a whole thing to it. And you're getting cross intergenerational, like, guilds within your family. I don't know, you must have something going on. You've got a skill, it's very obvious.
Yeah, my skill is I'm able to persuade people into following along with me and doing trends and other things. That's it.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, it was a fun thing. Listen, I said I want to do this, right? And I talked, you know, my brother into it, and then it turned into, oh man, me and my brother are doing this. We're finally bonding. You know, we're 4 years apart, and then it turned into, hey, Dad, you should try this too because you're retired and you got nothing else going on. And then he like was pushing buttons, and you know, we got him the mouse with the, you know, the macros on. He's like, oh, this is cool. And then, you know, because, you know, my parents are divorced, and then my mom's like, well, if Dad's doing it, I got to do it too. So then we got her involved. And then, you know, Grandpa was a very easy sell because he had nothing else going on. He was you know, a Korean War vet that you know, just had nothing to talk about or do. And I put him in front of a computer and I said, this is cool. I put him a laptop and he played, and then he like went on Discord and he talked, and he's like, these kids are fucked up, bad. And he click buttons, and then it just turned into a real family bonding thing. You know, you gotta sell people on togetherness, right? Togetherness.
That's the thing.
And
Stone
love.
Monster, real quick communal vision from Stone Monster 400. Getting family to get you the best in slot, and they don't know any better. Do you know what that means?
No, it was yeah, getting family. So like basically, let's say you had two classes, right? You had like, you know, you and your friend were playing like a paladin, let's say, right? And you needed like a BIS, which is best in slot. That's what they call it, a best or a pre-BIS to get into the raid. You'd be like, oh yeah, come help me do this, and then you get it, and like you just don't tell them because they don't have the information, and then you get the loot, and it's got like a 10% chance of dropping, and then they realize, oh shit, I need it, so then they got to run it a bunch of times. So, you know, using your family, that's not what we did. I didn't use them to do that. I said if I had kids, I would use them to farm gold and skills, and then, you know, do that whole thing.
Communal vision from Pepperoncini. Stop fucking with your coins.
Oh, how the fuck's you know I'm playing with coins? What do you guys got, a camera?
I have no idea. It's just
I have like literally $3,000 in coins in my room, and I don't know why. Well, my office, I should say. I don't know why I haven't cashed them in. I literally will take a picture and put it in Discord. I'm not fucking with you guys.
Yeah, no, Pepperoncini just called it, and we're getting on a hype train with you. All aboard. All aboard the hype train, little late night hype train. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say yes to that. Namaste. So YOLO Potip says, yeah, I can hear it. Apparently I can, you know, others can hear it as well. I don't have a problem with it. I enjoy the ambient sound of coins. But also, quick question for you though. From the chat, Orchestar posed a question. I don't know how open you are to like sort of a cold call situation. Orchestar says, I challenge this guy to make me play WoW because I don't think it's possible. She subbed for someone else and then never opened the game. Go ahead.
Yeah, we could do it. If you want a three-way phone call this conversation, we'll do it in Discord or whatever. I'm game. I can get this person to play World of Warcraft. Wait, what's happening?
I was just playing a little bit of jazz. And so Orchestar let's maybe that could be a mediation. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. So sharing the light, outreach. You do outreach. How would listen? So I'm Leslie Tanner. I'm saying, I'm going to pose that question to you again, right? Let's say we got the compound today, and we have the money to put together a division for outreach, and you clearly got this skill. Tell me, what would you do? How would you organize the effort to outreach? Where would you put resources and manpower?
To be honest with you, since you got all that good pre-roll stuff going on and like all those videos, I would actually make it seem like this is a real thing and not some skit, right? And just start pumping it out on Reddit, believe it or not. Reddit ads are actually cheaper. And then you move on to like the Instagram. I wouldn't really you can mess with X, but I would really just focus on like Instagram. Also, taking all this stuff, I know this is like the cheap way to do it, like your show, putting in an Opus clip. Did you ever hear of Opus clip?
Yes, I have. I actually just, I just started getting ads from them.
Oh, so Opus clip is like, so I use that for what I really do for a living, right? So, you just put your show in there, find the best clips, and then just, put them together and just start pushing them out on like Instagram, right?
Right.
And you do it on the YouTube Shorts also, and TikTok. And then, listen, you're already streaming on everything, but like make it seem like a real thing. Like go get like t-shirts done up with your face and like leave them in stores in the mall, and people get like weirded out by it and like take a picture. That's what I would do. Like guerrilla marketing, some like neat stuff. Get your fan base out here to like tell everybody like, yo, you gotta like check this dude out. And that's what it is. Everybody, it's also like the pyramid thing, like the 10 friends, right? You have 10 friends, and if those 10 friends tell 10 friends, it's 100 people, it's a lot of people.
That system works for a reason,
Yeah, it's called it's not a pyramid scheme, but it really comes down to like what you're comfortable with. I would just go on, like, I would take your show, get the interesting callers, put it in Opus. The key with Opus Clip, if you do go forward with it, since you have a longer show, break it up into half-hour segments, put it through, because you'll get better clips, and then you could actually start, pushing them through the YouTube Shorts and everything, and then you just gotta hope you go viral, and then, like I said, you got all this cool pre-roll stuff. Make it seem like a real thing and push it on Reddit through Reddit ads. Like, need help today? Think of some good keywords or strategies that of the audience that you want. That's pretty much it.
Wow.
I could really get more in depth, but I'm not going to bore everybody with it. So
no, that's something. No, listen, we got real quick. Heimer 100 bits. Namaste. Pepperoncini single bit. I trade futures with 100 bits. Namaste to you as well. Nigel Pennyweather throwing 500 bits on the Jazz Express. Namaste to you as well. Bit Wars, brother Bit Wars, staying up late with us and gifting a community sub as well. Pepperoncini, Communal Vision. We should be advertising on Adult Friend Finder and FetLife.
No, why would you do that? That's a waste of money.
I think that there's a lot of like pigs and perverts on those sites.
Okay, but let's be real. Pigs and perverts are not gonna grow your site. You're gonna get like really deranged people that are gonna be parasocial weirdos with you, and you don't want that shit.
Well, that's the thing, is that the parasocial is. So have you? I'm a therapist, right? So when I get into the zone as a therapist, I'm whatever they need me to be, right? Through the process of transference, they tell me who they need me to be. I can be a best friend, I can be a teacher, I can be a guru, I can be this, that, and the other. And if these pigs, perverts, and retards come in here, I can just listen. I could be anything for them for any amount of time.
So why don't you go on Reddit and go in like the help thing, and then like write a little blog on everybody's thing, like, oh, like this is what you should do. Hey, listen, if you need more help, call into my show and I'll help you out.
Wow, that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
That's what I would do, is like, if you really want to get like the callers and you want to get real stuff, just go on Reddit and find these people that have like these problems. Even listen, the best place if you want the real winners, Craigslist, right? Craigslist has like a cesspool of weird shit going on there now, And you'll get somebody that's maybe like in their 40s and stuff, and they're like, Twitch is cool, you know? And like, let's see, there's a section in there, it's called Rants and Raves. There's also like discussion forums. I think there's one for therapy. Oh, there's like recovery, religion. So like if I go to like, let's go to discussion forums, right? We go to like Frugal, right? That's the real fun one, right? And people like contractor, use your bathroom to smoke meth in, right? Is the top one in my area. And you can literally just write, hey man, like I could solve this problem for you, talk to them, and then at the bottom go, you know, watch my Twitch stream. I'm gonna be live. We can talk about it. And that's where you get all your stuff.
Listen, this is tremendous. Your energy and your insight, you know, I like you said, you know, we could get far into the weeds of
I don't want to waste any more time with this. So.
A lot of these things that you're talking about, and you know, at some point, I assume we will. Hopefully, you call back and listen. By the way, also, you're not sneaking by me with those gifted subs. Very generous of you, brother.
Don't worry, man. I'm all about supporting people trying to grow on Twitch. So.
Extremely generous of you. Extremely generous of you, Just Joe. Well, listen. Joe, you've given us so much of your time tonight. I don't mean to keep you all night. I'm gonna be combing. I'm gonna be combing over some of the things you said and giving them a try, and let's see how it goes. Playing the algorithm game is so rewarding, right? It's easy to just keep going, keep posting clips. So I think I've got more than enough energy to pepper in some of the shit that you said.
Real quick. Opus Clip will literally make your life easy. Once you get it down to a science, you can just pump out literally like schedule the clips, and you can just have your Instagram going kind of automated. But anyway, listen, I'll hit you up on Discord and we can talk about it, all right?
Namaste. Listen, I'm gonna check out Opus Clips, and I can't thank you enough. I don't know what it is that you do. Teen outreach? Is it teen outreach?
Teen outreach? No.
Okay, well, that was my guess.
No, I do, dude. I'll tell you real quick, right? I run a media company. I worked in radio for 20 years, and then I quit out of nowhere. And then I started doing. I did stuff on Twitch and streamed and live streaming and all that stuff. And then I left radio, and I said, hey, I'm gonna start my own media company where I do content creation and like actual stuff for people in my area, like podcasts and everything, and all that stuff. So that's all I do for it. I don't do it for myself. I do it for other people.
Yeah. Well, listen. This we'll keep chewing the fat on this. All right.
Word. Anyway, have a great night. Namaste, man. All right.
Namaste, Joe. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Namaste. Beautiful stuff. I want everything I consume to be untouched by human hands or minds. Oh, namaste. Beautiful. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody who pushed that train along its tracks. Beautiful little bit of late night Jazz Express with you. Blessings and namaste. I can't thank you enough. Wow. Thank you. And look at, and the chat has arisen. You know, we had a little bit of a sleepiness in chat earlier. We were watching, we were listening, but we were not sharing. We were taking in. We were going on a journey, a silent journey with each other. And now we got a bunch of knuckleheads all rambunctious and whatnot. Namaste to you. Sleepy but powerful, says Poor. Yes. Yes. Blessings and namaste. Oh, is Money Tits here as well? You owe me a new keyboard. I'm just trying to keep up. There's so much happening in chat right now, and I don't even know how do the big streamers do it, right? How do the big streamers do it? Because you know, you see one of these streamers just kind of pick a single chat out and discuss it. That's insane. I can't read, and I certainly can't keep up with what you all are doing right now. Namaste. More meme stuff like that. Well, he's a silly frog on a unicycle. Now there we go. Money Tits really coming home hard and fast with some really great insight. You know, Money Tits digging deep in his coffers of insight on the journey that he's been on his life, and he's offering up, Leslie, you should do more meme stuff like Dat Boy, that silly frog on the unicycle. I think that's terrific. I think doing meme stuff like that guy, or the guy, or maybe maybe like that penguin. Remember that penguin with the colors around him? Or maybe the Gersberms girl. We should do memes like the Gersberms girl, right? Oh, the troll face. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Thank you so much, Pepperoncini. That's a really, really, really good idea. I put a snuff film into Opus Clips and I made a bunch of hilarious content. Yeah, it all costs money. It's that time. You're welcome to keep calling if you want. Dolan and Gooby, I remember that. That was such a nice time, huh? Gooby, please. Namaste, guys. So we're taking this energy on over to What's Up Cats Up. I don't even have a browser open. I gotta pull it up. Guys, take this, make sure you drop a lot of namastes and give him congratulations on his peanut girlfriend. He's got a peanut girlfriend now. Pretty worrying stuff, to be honest. But namaste, guys. We will be back Saturday with the Community of Devoted Light. If you are considering joining the Community of Devoted Light, maybe now's the time. Special, straight to Discord, private, exclusive stream, letting the hair down, having some fun. I got the theme ready. We're going to have a lot of fun Saturday night. Blessings and namaste. We are going to head on over to What's Up Cats Up. So blessings. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sharing your evening with me. Thanks to all the callers specifically. We had some meat on the bones with the calls tonight. Great shit. Namaste. We are going to raid all of us, though. We need more people on this raid. If we could get this up a little bit. We need more people on the raid, and we're heading over to What's Up Cats Up. Namaste, everybody. I'll see you, if you're in Devoted Light, I'll see you Saturday. Either way, namaste. Or I'll see you next Tuesday. Blessings.